Why aren't you listening to me? Doesn't anybody ever listen to me? Listen to me? Listen to me? Listen to me? Blame yourselves for this fucking word salad that I just spit all over the goddamn plate. This is all your fault. You and I like to. That's it. I work under the cover of darkness because I don't need the rest of society to look in my eyes and know that is a bad person. Hey, what's happening? Mike Schmidt, 40-Year-Old Boy Podcast. Folks, let me just put you all on alert right now. Stand down. Sit down. Throttle down. Back off. I need to call off the dogs here, all right? I need to tell you something, and it's for all of you. For any one of you with an internet connection, all of you with an email, and certainly with my address, I need to tell you this now, all right, folks? Listen, and listen to me good, because I'm not going to repeat it. That's a lie. I'm going to repeat it 100 fucking times. Who the fuck am I kidding? That's all I do is repeat bullshit. All right, so... folks, I'm going to tell you this right now. I'm putting it into the ether. I'm putting it through your earbuds into your ears, where it will firmly ensconce in the section of your brain that tells you not to do things. Are you ready? Enjoy this right now. Folks, I will tell you this. Keep this in mind. I have already seen the fat baby. Okay? I demand that you call off your internet watchdogs. Anybody if you ever see the fat baby and go, you know who needs to see this? Mike Schmidt needs to see this. Guess what? Mike Schmidt has seen the fat baby. Look, I love all of you, and I appreciate you all directing me to things that you think are hilarious, or things that are awkward or odd, or things that I need to see. And I guess you've accomplished your goals because I'm talking about it now. But I am not joking when I tell you that I received, and this is not a joke, folks, at least 40 of you sent me the link to the fat baby. I respect you for not putting it on my Facebook wall, because I will say this, and this is going to sound awful and weird. I don't even know why. It's a virtual wall. It's not really my wall. It belongs to Mark Zuckerberg. I'm just renting, all right? But when people put shit on my Facebook wall, it drives me fucking crazy, because it just seems like you came into my virtual house and put some virtual shit on my virtual wall. Dude, you're not invited to do that. I didn't tell you to fucking do that. Write me a note and have, in the body of the note, I can see the link. And if I care to share it on my wall, I'll be happy to do it. And you know what I'll give you? A hat tip. That's right. Hat tip to this guy who sent it to me. But I also got to warn you, that's never going to happen. I don't put shit on my walls. And neither should you. So I admire your restraint in not putting the fat baby on my wall. But... oh, my word. You guys love the fat baby. And even more than that, you want to find out what I think about the fat baby. Oh, God, Mike's got to see the fat baby. And it's always like, have you seen this? Like this horrified, like concern, like question marks. That's the thing. It's not even an exclamation point or like, ha ha, hilarious. I think you're like me. You're in the same camp as me. I'm very worried for the fat baby. I don't find it funny at all, folks. I'm sorry. I know some of you thought it was a laugh a minute. Ha ha, fucking fat baby. I got to be honest with you. I am so sad for fat baby. Having been fat baby at one time and growing up to be fat guy and fat man, which yeah, you know what? I'm a grown ass man. That's right. I'll fucking drop that on you. By the way, fat baby, he is a grown ass baby. There is no doubt. When you see fat baby, you're like, that is a grown ass baby. Despite the fact that he's still a baby. And let's put it this way. Fat baby has to be really distracting and a curiosity, an oddity, if you will, if fat baby takes away from the two scantily clad chubby sisters who are doing a dance to some song. If you can look past that weird scene in the foreground where the woman is wearing a thong over pants, you're like, what the fuck is happening? I keep waiting for Gummo to come in and punch somebody. I mean, it's just fucking. I'm waiting. Harmony Korine is filming that entire scene. That is not a self-shot scene. They tried to pretend like it was, but it's a Harmony Korine movie in the making. It's just a trailer for Gummo 2. We all fucking know that, right? Holy God! The only thing missing is fucking Larry Clark wandering in and finger blasting one of those fucking chicks. Seriously, that's what you're waiting on. That's what I'm waiting on, because Larry Clark has no standards. He will do it. That's his thing. But you see those two girls in the foreground, and they're wearing the same like kind of weird matching Buddy Holly glasses, and that girl has a thong over pants. And then they keep resetting the music and dancing, and then Fat Baby's in the back. Fat Baby's in the back, and he's just ramming his head into the couch. Fat Baby is he's just leaning, ramming his head, leaning, ramming his head, and I don't know if he's hearing the music or if he's just it's feeding time. I can't fucking decide what is going on with Fat Baby, but he is laying there, and all I can think about is buying tires at that point as I watch Fat Baby sway from side to side and bang his head into that fucking leather couch. And I just picture the pool of sweat that is forming underneath Fat Baby as he sits on a leather. Buy a cloth couch. Do yourself a favor. If you got a Fat Baby and he's going to sit there in his underpants, buy him a cloth couch so he doesn't sweat like a motherfucker. Although maybe it's part of your weight loss plan for Fat Baby. I have no idea. So Fat Baby's in the back. So that's what I mean. It's like Fat Baby is such a weird thing. It's so strange that in the foreground, when those people are dancing, and again, and you know what it looks like? I'll tell you this, because there's the one girl in like the underpants. She had a thong, literally a thong pulled over her pants. The other girl's all scantily clad and weird. That girl looks like the B girl from the Blind Melon video. Like, I'm watching it, and I'm like, she's like spinning in circles and kind of doing that weird dance, and I'm like, Jesus, this is what happened to B girl. Oh no, and that's Harmony Korine's next movie, B girl, like the grown-up B-girl, but she's not really grown up, and oh, geez, who cares? But it doesn't even matter. I could talk about those girls and their thong and their glasses and their dance moves and their coordination all night long, and all you guys are going to go is, didn't you see Fat Baby? Yes, I saw Fat Baby. He's in the back, and he's just fucking lurking, and then oh my God. All right, look. I tried to say it's not funny, and I feel bad for Fat Baby. Look, it's fucking funny. We get that it's funny, all right? I guess it's funny, but I inject reality into it. That's the problem, is I can't just laugh at Fat Baby without thinking about the torturous life he's got ahead of him being Fat Baby. Not only being Fat Baby, but let's put it this way. Say Fat Baby gets on a treadmill. All right? Fat Baby, he pushes the strained peas. They put it in front of him, and he puts both fat hands out, and he fatly pushes them across this fucking fat high chair, which is, by the way, not that high, because Fat Baby is in danger of toppling over at all times, as we see later in the video. Because Fat Baby's on the couch, those two are dancing around in their fucking square-ass glasses, and then they're like, hey, let's get Fat Baby involved in the dance. Sure, because that's what Fat Baby needs, is some physical activity. Little fucking late to get Fat Baby into a fucking workout program, don't you think? And how cruel are you, motherfuckers, that you finally decided to get Fat Baby into shape on camera? Let Fat Baby work his baby fat off camera, please, away from prying eyes. We don't need fucking YouTube and TMZ filming Fat Baby and it becomes a changeling. But sure enough, they're dancing around. They're going coordinated. They run around. They got thong on pants and fucking weird glasses. And then that one girl, it's weird. You almost see, and I swear to God, you almost see a light bulb go off over her head. Where she's like, all right, this is pretty weird. We can acknowledge this is weird, right? You're wearing a fucking weird-ass thong. I'm standing here, and I shouldn't be wearing this outfit. And behind us, Fat Baby rams his head into a couch. What could possibly be weirder? You know what? Done. Fat Baby, hop into this chorus line. Fat Baby, hop into this chorus line. And Fat Baby makes a face like, what? And then the girl is like waving at him, and Fat Baby, he's inert. He can't move. You know why? Because his center of gravity is all in his ass. And actually, you know how we know that? Maybe he's not just banging his head to the rhythm of the music. He's trying to escape that fucking scene. That's what it is. Fat Baby's like a turtle on his fucking back, and he's trying to throw himself off the couch, but he can't because his weighted ass is creased into that fucking leather couch, and Fat Baby can't fucking move. So he's trying to escape because he saw them filming, and he's like, even as a child, even as Fat Baby went, holy shit, I'm going to be on YouTube. That's how aware kids are these days of what the fuck social networking and internet media, and Fat Baby's like, I am going to be, even if I get on that aforementioned treadmill and I somehow work my way from being a Fat Baby into attractive adolescent into ripped man. Like, I'm going to be on YouTube for the rest of my life as Fat fucking Baby. I need to get the fuck out of here immediately. But unfortunately, Fat Baby is wedged in that motherfucking couch and is going nowhere, but he's trying to throw himself off the couch. You know what he's trying to do? It's like, that's the Fat Baby version of a kip-up. Like, you ever see a guy who can do a kip-up? Kip-ups are awesome. By the way, that's what I wanted to do, a kip-up when I was a kid. Oh, my God. Even as a fat kid, these were my 3 dreams as a child. As Fat Baby, this is me. Fat Baby Mike on a leather couch, sitting there thinking, this is what I wanted to do. All right, first of all, I'll tell you, I think I've said this before. We've mentioned John Travolta on the show many times. All right, there's a reason he's a touchstone in my life because you know what? John Travolta, Saturday Night Fever, came out, and the scene to You Should Be Dancing, the solo dance where the entire place stops and watches him, that was the moment I knew I wanted to meet girls. I saw it when I was 11, and that was the moment when I went, yeah, that's me. I want to do that. That's what I want to do. So I always had a plan, like as a kid, in my head. And this is gonna, you know what? This does not have a good ending, but I don't care. These are the things I always wanted to do. I wanted to be able to do a kip up when I was a kid, which is, when you're on the ground and you can throw yourself up by your feet and get up. Because I saw Walter Payton do it when I was a kid, and I'm like, fuck, I got to do that. I don't know what it's called. I didn't know it was a kip up until much later. I just knew it was that thing Walter Payton did that I really wanted to fucking do. And so let's get the checklist out. I really, as a kid, I was like, I got to do a kip up. I need to be able to do a kip up. Still on the checklist. Not checked off. Second thing I wanted to do, I really wanted to dunk a basketball. I wanted to do everything I could to be. That was the thing. I was like, even if I dunked it once, I wanted to be able to dunk a basketball on a 10-foot rim. By the way, because I've dunked on 9-foot rims, and we've heard that story. Go by year 2. But I was like, oh man, I could dunk on a fucking 10-foot rim. It'd be fantastic. Let's break out the checklist. Yeah, no check mark next to that. I did not. I never was able to dunk on a 10-foot rim. So that's 2 out of 3 that are gone. But that's okay because the third one, folks, on my checklist that I always wanted to do, this was a Prince thing, and this was a John Travolta thing, and this was I wanted to be able to do the splits and come right back up, like dancing, and then like I don't know. God, I hope it wouldn't make that noise. Hold on a second. Again, as I check my checklist, I want to do the splits because I mean, look, I can dance. I'm not gonna lie to you, motherfuckers. I can fucking dance. Even now, old man Mike can fucking bust it. But not like weird so you can think you can dance contest dance. I mean, that seems weird. Like, all right, look, there's different levels of dancing. Let's put that. Let's look at this right now. Different levels of dancing. So when I say that I can dance, that means if I went to a club, I wouldn't look stupid. I have rhythm and I can fucking move and that works. Oh, hold on, we got an alarm from the computer. What happened there? Was that a note? Email?
Yeah, we're good.
All right. That's okay. It's not on you. That's fine. People needed to hear that. Actually, it sounded like that was the sound that occurred. If you watch that clip, when you see Fat Baby realize he has to escape, that's the sound that goes off. Bling! Because Fat Baby goes, holy shit, they're putting me on YouTube. So the different levels of dancing. I mean, like I can dance. Like if I was in a club and there were ladies drinking, and I was like, hey, you want to dance? They would say, no, old man. And move on to fucking bros before hoes, Ed Hardy wearing dudes and talk to them. And then I would sit there like a creep and stare at their asses. And then probably dance by myself, which is even more lonely and sad. No, the bottom line is if I went with you to a club, that's right, you, look in a mirror right now. Man or woman, I don't care. Cock or cock wallet, whatever you've got in your pants. I am telling you that I could dance with you and not shame you in a public place. All right? You would go ahead, look deep into your eyes and think, you know what? If I was dancing with Mike, would I look okay? You would look okay, and so okay, it wouldn't even matter what the fuck you were doing. How's that grab you? That's how good I am as a dancer. But that's club dancing, like just having fun dancing and let's get a drink dancing. I'm not fucking, pulling my leg over my head and I'm not the Lockers. What the fuck? Seriously. I'm not fucking Rerun in coordinated fucking suspenders and weird berets. Nobody knows who the Lockers are. You do? All right, I got you do. The Lockers, sorry, right now, folks, if you can go to YouTube, I understand your homepage is Fat Baby. Fine. The second you go to YouTube, you're going to see Fat Baby there. And he's doing moves not unlike the Lockers. I won't lie to you. Fat Baby should have been in the Lockers. If the Lockers, you know what? Fuck that. I'm restarting the Lockers, and me and Fat Baby are the groundwork right now. We are the first 2 guys in my new Lockers. Lockers 2011, featuring Mike Schmidt and the Fat Baby, as also known as the Ghost of Mike Past. We are reforming the Lockers and busting it out. I am ordering suspenders the second I get off this motherfucking show. Holy shit. Because look at Fat Baby. He's in his underpants. He needs an outfit, right? Fat Baby, you know what he needs? He needs like a Color Forms set. We need a Color Forms set of Fat Baby that we can stick clothes on him and make him look good. Well, I got news for you. He's going to be in a fucking stellar, bright orange outfit with a blue shirt, fucking crazy suspenders, and a weird-ass beret. He is the new Rerun, goddammit. I am in. We are restarting the Lockers, me and Fat Baby. So again, go to YouTube. So the last minute will make sense. Go and Google The Lockers. And inevitably, you're probably going to find some short film about high school that you should pass up because all short films are awful. But you may find The Lockers doing their dances on Soul Train, or they were a group of dudes who just when I was a kid, I would stare at them. I was amazed by them. I wanted to do the shit the Lockers did. They were so good. They were like a dance troupe. It was like when I told you when I talked on here about the Jackson 5. And all right, the Lockers, let's put it this way. The Lockers were the Jackson 5, but they couldn't sing. However, all of them could dance. As opposed to the Jackson 5, who I've mentioned is Michael Jackson, the most amazing dancer in the world, and then, hey, let's throw a bone to Marlon. That's the Jacksons. That was the Jackson 5. It was just Joe Jackson, just off camera, holding a belt and staring at Michael and making him stop moonwalk so all the other brothers could get a spotlight for just a second. The Lockers were completely different. They were doing all their dances, and Joe Jackson was also off camera with a belt for no reason. Just because, honestly, in the 70s, if you ever got a group of more than 5 young black men in one space, Joe Jackson was going to show up with a belt and kick the shit out of them. Yeah! That's right, baby! That's right, fat baby! I ran into that fucking wall head on. Literally, I can't even fucking talk. Oh, shit. This is why the NBA was terrible in the 70s. Oh, God, was basketball horrible. Because every game, you would go to the game, and right there on the fucking baseline, there's Joe Jackson with a belt. Ready to kick the shit out of every team in the fucking league. Oh, Norm Van Leer and Bob Love would have bruises, visible bruises in Chicago Stadium. Jerry Sloan got off easy. Not a young black man. Jerry Sloan he stood to the side. And he watched Joe Jackson whip the shit out of Artis Gilmore. That's one ass whooping you got to take because it's fucking Joe Jackson. King of all black youth. Or at least wrangler of all black youth. He was the black youth wrangler. That's who Joe Jackson was. Oh, motherfucker. Dudes, I can't talk because as I talk, I'm spraying tears out of my goddamn mouth. Jesus Christ. That's why the NBA blew in the 70s. Joe Jackson is there to fucking whip the shit out. Why do you think they did so many drugs? Why do you think cocaine almost destroyed the NBA in the fucking 70s? Because Joe Jackson was there kicking the shit out of those teams. Oh, my God. Why do you think Lou Alcindor changed his name? He changed his name to Kareem Abdul-Jabbar because he was trying to get away from fucking Joe Jackson. He was tired of the beatings. One off season, he disappears. He's got a bald spot and goggles the next year. And he's like, what? Who's this new guy that's tall? Oh, I'm Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. I don't know anything about it. Fuck you. Take your beating, Alcindor. Don't think you're going to get off easy. Wes Unseld takes his beating. Elvin Hayes takes his beating. Everybody gets a goddamn beating. Why do you think the ABA started up in the 70s? The ABA started up because they knew Joe Jackson couldn't be in all those places at once. So these players are like, fuck, if Joe Jackson's got the NBA covered, let's start an entire new league where he's not going to show up. George the Iceman Gervin escaped the wrath of fucking Joe Jackson by joining the San Antonio Spurs. That's exactly how it worked. David Thompson came out of North Carolina State. He could have signed with anybody in the NBA. He got drafted. He said, fuck it, I'm going to the ABA, Denver Nuggets. That's it. I'm out. Because he heard of Joe Jackson. Oh, that's a lot of sports shit that's not going to make sense to anybody. All right. Why do you think Lou Alcindor changed his name? Oh, boy. Folks, listen, I'm going to tell you something. There was a thing here. We did it, and I talked about how great I was. Like, I was like, oh my God, how great am I? And then I made Lily cut it out. I go, we can't have that in there because I'm doing it every week where I talk about how great I am. But Jesus fucking Christ, how great am I? Honestly. We took it out, and I'm putting it right the fuck back in. That's how great I am. I'm so great, I got to say it twice and cut it out once. All right, how did I get on that? What the fuck was I talking about? The Lockers. The Lockers. So go to YouTube and look up The Lockers. So that's the point, is I can dance with any of you. That's the point of this entire thing, folks. I could dance. I could make it happen. I don't know what that means. I could make it happen. That seems ridiculous and retarded. What do you mean you could make it happen, folks? Look, if you want a Running Man, I can make it happen. A Cabbage Patch, all of my dances are frozen in amber. Literally, my dances are I'm the Jurassic Park of dancing. I need some scientist to come along, like fucking Richard Attenborough, and he's going to go ahead and extract my dancing DNA out of the amber and recreate Schmidt Dance Island. Jesus. And that's all Cabbage Patch? Done. I can do it. All right. So the point is, there's a lot of different dances and a lot of different levels of dancing. uh, why? Why do you mock? Don't mock. Folks, I'm in my head about how great my voice is. Because we had to stop a second ago, and I heard it back, and I was like, "Oh, Jesus, wow, that sounds good." And then I was like, I should just talk in like a dulcet, like a low level the entire show, and then you can put your iPod between your legs, and I'll just make a noise that'll make it vibrate. I don't know what it does for you fellas, but let's try it. Again, I don't know whether you got a cock or a cock wallet. I'm there for you. All right. So, what the fuck was I? Where was I? A lot of different styles of dancing. Welcome to Dance Classic Park. That's the thing. That would be that's a great island. It's a good attraction, don't you think? Jeff Goldblum shows up. I'm there doing the fucking slide, the cha-cha slide. Is that old? That might not be a classic. I don't know. It's certainly not old or a classic. All right. So the bottom line is, again, I can dance in a club and not be laughed at. Okay, that's what I mean by a good dancer. Just in case I'm out someday and one of you shows up in a fucking dance skin and goes, "All right, throw down right now," and you call me out Ozone style, and I'm gonna have to fucking shame you by doing some classic dance from the '80s, and then you will fucking skulk home in your skin tight outfit and be sad. That's right. Because there's that shit like, "So you think you can dance?" And every time, here's how annoying I am. Whenever that commercial comes out and they're like, "So you think you can dance?" I go, "Yeah." Like I'm fighting the television. I always say it to the television because that's what I like to do in my house. All right, so I got here somehow.
Fat baby, your dance.
Fat baby, hang tight.
Lockers.
So go look up the lockers. That'll give you a reference point for me and Fat Baby and the fact that we're starting a new dance troupe. So Fat Baby. So in the video, the girls are like, they start waving at Fat Baby, and he just wants out. He's trying to do a kip up. So did I mention the 3 things I wanted to do?
Yes.
Yeah, I did. Okay. Now that I think of a kip up, so Fat Baby's trying to do a kip up and just get the fuck out of there because they're taping, and then they start waving at him, and he's like, "No, I can't. That doesn't make any sense." And Fat Baby is just sitting there, and they're waving. And he's a human. Look, Fat Baby, I love him. All right. I get along fine with Fat Baby. We're hitting it off. We're certainly starting a dance troupe together. But Fat Baby's like a human Tootsie Roll. You don't want to get him to hop into your chorus line. But she's waving at him, and he's trying to get off the couch. And then they kind of grab him, and they pick him up. And then he face plants in the middle of the goddamn living room. You know why? Because Fat Baby hasn't used his knees since the day of his birth. Literally, the last time Fat Baby used his knees was to kick open the lips of the vagina and climb out. That's it. That's the last time he used any of his muscle tone except for his fucking back and neck as he tried to kip up out of the crib, out of the fucking couch. He might actually be, you know what? Fat Baby doesn't want to be Fat Baby. I'm going to say that right now. When he came out, he was just regular baby, all right? When he was fucking born and he was excited to have muscles and go ahead and grow up and be that guy. But then they started like shoving hams down his gullet and turned him into Fat Baby. And he can't escape because, again, his legs aren't fully developed, and then he just got fatter and fatter and it weighed down, and then his legs don't work. So he's trying to escape at all times. When you see Fat Baby, he's in perpetual motion. He's trying to work it off. That's Fat Baby wanting to have a workout and stop being Fat Baby. But sure enough, then they lift him up. Yeah, see, exactly. It is sad. It's like, because I wanted to say it wasn't funny and just talk about the sadness of it, but it's fucking hysterical. We can all agree on that. And if it wasn't hysterical before, I think I've just made it hysterical because you go ahead and watch it my way. So they pick up Fat Baby and whap, he face plants on the floor. Now that's enough, all right? You know, at that point, what happens? What should you normally do? Making a YouTube video, all right? We've all seen people on YouTube, that woman who fucking falls off 9 chairs, and, people who are tripping on salvia and climb out a window, and motherfuckers who are destroying themselves with blinds. All sorts of crazy shit happens. Well, Fat Baby face plants, and what does that usually mean for the video? The end. I always talk about my process and the natural endings, and I never know where to stop the show, and I'm trying to find a natural ending. That is the natural ending of that video. Okay? The natural ending of Fat Baby tries to escape is him face planting on the floor. Literally, if you could have somehow in post put in the scratching needle off a phonograph record and have those 2 girls just stare at Fat Baby as he laid their face down on the ground, that would be ideal. That would be right out of a 1980s movie and would have fit perfectly with our complete format here. But it's not the 80s. And it's not a movie. It's YouTube. So those people arrogantly think they can do whatever the fuck they want. Almost like podcasting. Where you just think arrogantly you can do whatever the fuck you want at all times. You're not going to take any advice from anybody. I'll get to that in a minute. But sure enough, Fat Baby plummets to the ground. He face plants, and that should be it. The end. It's over. Or... Now, hear me out. All right. Now, if you're filming this video and Fat Baby plummets to the ground, he lays face down and stops moving. To me, that's the end. But I'm willing to hear your side of it. And apparently your side of it is, or what if instead of ending the video, we continued to callously dance over the prone body of Fat Baby, making it weirder and more awkward for everybody. Because in the beginning, when the two of them were dancing, it was almost like they didn't know Fat Baby was there, as if he were lurking behind them, watching them engage in their fucking chorus line. But then when they started to bring Fat Baby in, then you're like, oh, no. Oh, my God, they realize Fat Baby's there. Oh, and they're bringing him in. Oh, faceplant. And natural ending. No, not natural ending. You're going to continue to do-si-do over the fucking possibly dead body of your Fat Baby little brother? Holy God, how selfish are you? Take that thong off your pants and help Fat Baby. But Fat Baby lays there, and you're waiting for, the paramedics to show up or anything. You're waiting for his head to burst open and gravy to shoot all over the lens. You don't know what the fuck's going on with poor Fat Baby. But you know what's happening? I can tell you. He lays on the ground and he's thinking, maybe if I just lay here, they'll realize this should not be put on YouTube. They'll realize the sadness of the situation. They'll realize the horror that they're foisting upon the fucking not just the American public, the world. And they'll stand down and erase this as I lay here Fat Baby style, face down, hoping to be saved. And then I picture Fat Baby as he lays there, face down, and he's like, all right, this is going to be fine. And then all around him, he just feels feet shuffling, and he's like, no, really? You're going to keep dancing while I lay here Fat Baby style, face down, praying for you to end the video? They're probably still filming. Wait a minute, are they dancing over me in triumph? Have they triumphantly defeated Fat Baby? Am I the monster in this video? God, Fat Baby, what a thought process he has. Here you all thought he was just Fat Baby and he wanted to get a cookie. No, Fat Baby knows his plight. He's trying to escape it, for Christ's sake. He's going to lay face down on the ground and play Fat Possum. Then he winds up back on the fucking couch. And then, all right, here's where it gets creepy, okay? Because then Fat Baby winds up back on the couch. Don't they pick him up? They lift him up or put him on, or he climbs up, right? Something happens. But look, all right, I've mentioned many dances on this show. All right, I've mentioned the two of them with their celebratory dance over the prone Fat Baby. I've mentioned the Cabbage Patch. I've mentioned the Cha-Cha Slide. I've mentioned the Running Man. I'll mention the Roger Rabbit, which I could actually do. Go look up the Roger Rabbit dance if you can see that, because I could actually pull that off. That's right, folks. Back in the early 90s, forget about it. I was the man. I would actually be in the DJ booth DJing, and then I would actually run down and dance while the music, because I loved my music so much. I would go dance, and then I would run back up in my salmon, it was probably more coral. I had a coral Bugle Boy shirt. God, I look great.
Oh my God.
That's right. There's a picture of me that if I could find it, I will put it on Facebook, because I've never looked better in my life than I did in this fucking photo. It's it's really funny. This is gonna sound so stupid. I'm wearing back in there's two pictures that are really amazing that because when I was out fucking all night dancing and shit, I lost a ton of weight, so I looked fucking amazing. And then Cinderella style, I told you, Katie and Candy bought me a ton of clothes. Fucking, it was amazing. I was fucking Pygmalion. All right, so I use shorthand references. New people are like, who the fuck are Katie and Candy? It's a long story. But if I could ever find this photo, there's a photo of me and Katie in her car. And by the way, it dawns on me, first of all, I need to these photos are not amazing. All right, they're photos that I like. You all have those. Everybody has them in their life. The photo when you think you look really good, and then you show it to people, and they're just like, "Oh, nice photo," and you're like, "No, I've never looked better than that in my entire fucking life. Acknowledge my greatness in this fucking image." And they're like, "What, dude? Yeah, it's a good picture." No, it's not a good picture. Look at me. You're seeing me in person. Do I look anything like this fucking awesome looking guy in this picture? No. So again, real people don't see it. Like, you see yourself differently, and then you see yourself in a photo, and you're like, "Oh my God, I look fucking really good." But other people are just like, "Nice picture." So that's why when I say they're amazing photos, you're not going to think they're amazing. And by the way, it's a little late, but I'm calling a drinking game for this particular episode. Every time I say amazing, take a shot, because you will be dead in 4 minutes. I don't know why I said amazing so many times. Because we have to listen back. All right, I'll tell you this. Well, all right. Why am I going to tell them? I don't know why I'm telling them, but I'm going to tell them. I was going to tell the story of the photograph that I have with Katie. And in the picture, I have my arm around her shoulder. Like, I have my arm around her neck. But when I went for some reason, I was like, "Oh my God, I got my arm around her neck." And I put my arm like it was going to be up around her neck. Like, you could see. You can't see. You can hear me, but you can't see it. But it doesn't matter. In my fucking head, I had to fucking demonstrate it. And so I put my arm up and I elbowed the shit out of the computer. And like fucking. Remember how I talked about it with Fat Baby laying on the ground? They should have had the sound of the phonograph needle. I actually elbowed the computer and made that happen on the show. I was like, oh my God, I put my arm around her, and you heard this noise, and we stood down and we listened, and you heard it was like all static. I knocked a cord loose. It was fucking terrible. I chipped a tooth in the computer. Not good. So, what the hell was I doing? I spun off. So yeah, I put my arm around. All right, but before that, so, but I was just saying something about, the pictures, how you would think you look amazing, but nobody else does. So, there's 2 photographs when I lived in Tahoe. One of them, is a photo with me and, Katie, and we're in a car, and I'm behind her, and I got my arm. I almost did it again. I put my arm up, and I almost hit the computer again. And I have my arm like over her shoulder, but I'm wearing my coral like Bugle Boy shirt, and she has and she's gorgeous. She has like great blonde hair, and I have like a hair. Like I've had a lot of hair. My hair has been very different at many different times, but it looked good at the time, and it was like mixed with her hair, so we looked like just like a big hair creature, like a 2-headed hair creature with a salmon shirt on and a beautiful face. I look and I probably look good because I'm reflecting a lot of her because she's fucking beautiful, and then I'm just there, like, but still I'm like I was so happy to be in that picture because I loved that chick. All right, so whatever. So, when you see, if I can find that picture, I'll put it on Facebook because it's the face of a man as close as he's ever going to get to the woman that he wanted to fucking bang for months. So there's that photograph, but then there's another photograph, and it's and I don't know if I can put this one up because it is me and Sky, who was Katie's son, and DJ, the guy I told you I slept on his clothes. And the funny thing is, in that picture, I'm like tan because it was summer, I actually would go out like outside of my apartment and be in the sun. It was really, I don't know what the fuck I was thinking as a younger man, but I did that. You know what? Fuck, I should tell you that story. I don't know if I ever told it on here. Did I ever tell that story about the beach in Tahoe? I don't know. All right, I'll get to that in a second. But so in this photo, it's the 3 of us, and I'm wearing. This is funny. This will only be funny to one guy out there. I'm wearing a Brown Eyes softball jersey because Max, Dave Hernandez, the art guy who does all the art and the music and every other fucking thing for this goddamn show, to the point where he's got to be exhausted. Just exhausted because I show up here and I talk for 2 hours, and then he has to do everything else. Like, Lily, of course, very, very sitting here through the 2 hours and then editing and posting the show. I didn't mean to short shrift you in any way, but I'm saying you do the nuts and bolts hard work that bring the show to everybody. Mex gets to do all the. It's like, all right, when I used to work at Load, please remember where I'm at because I'm spinning off really fucking far. When I worked at Load, which was this computer place where when they decided that they were going to make interstitial comedy for the internet, and we had to produce the clips, and I got hired to be the head writer. I'll tell you that. I don't know if I ever told the whole saga of Load, but I'll tell it one day if I haven't. But there would be a room where all the writers were, and it was me and Danielle Koenig, Pete Moore, and Pat Francis. That was the people I hired. We were all in the room, and then we would bring in 3 people a week to write with us, like for freelance. We would always bring Pardo in and then somebody else, and we would sit in the room and just laugh, literally laugh for fucking days. Me, Russ McGarry, all of us. Mike Preston I brought in a few times. It was really fun. And literally a wall away in the other room were the coders. And like all the people who had to figure out like computer shit and surf and look for and make, create bots, whatever I don't know what the fuck you people do at computers. Other than post fucking videos of Fat Baby. That's all. That's the extent of my computer knowledge. And they would have all the lights off in their room, and they would just sit there and stare at their computers as they tried to find things and angles and coding and whatever the fuck they were doing. I don't know what they were doing. It was the brain trust room, but we would be laughing our asses off, and they would just be we called it the mushroom room. The writers did. We'd go, oh fuck, who's in the mushroom room? Because it was kept dark and moist at all times. And it was just these guys were bathed in that artificial glow of trying, and they were just miserable. And we would be laughing in the other room, and they would want to come in and play with us and have fun. And we would always make fun of them, but we were nice, but we would also make fun of them. So basically that's, poor Lily's in the mushroom room. She has to sit with me in the mushroom room, and then Mex gets to be in the writer's room and have fun. He gets to create paintings and music and fucking commercials and have a great time. And by the way, he is not having a great time. I don't mean to hang that yoke over his neck. Hey, this is a great time doing all the fucking work that I can't do, right? Because I called him this week, man, and we got a bunch of shit coming up where it's like he has to do the Denver T-shirt. All right, so he's got to finish that, and we got to get that in the pipeline. And then I need artwork for something that I'll tell you about later. And I'm telling him about that, and then we're also figuring out other things. It's a long fucking. So I mean, and he goes, all right, well, I guess I'll put that on my checklist. And he was very nice about it, but it's like, and it's funny. I'm calling him at his real job. Like he's had the downtown high rise where he actually works for real money for real people, and I'm calling him with my Flights of Fancy bullshit. Hey, can you draw me on a horse? I mean, it's so stupid. And yet he's so receptive and never wants to. I mean, it's just great that he does it, and I'm so pleased and happy that he does it. So I remembered. Okay, he will laugh at Brown Eye's softball jersey because back in 1989 or whatever, he had a softball team. All of us, the UN of Evil, was on a softball team. And here's the best part. All right, this will tell you all you need to know about the UN of Evil. I didn't even live there. I lived in fucking California. Other guys were away at school or whatever. But when Mex turned in the roster for the softball team in his hometown where he was living at the time, we were all on the roster. Just in case we were in town and we could play. Not only that, we all got jerseys. Even if we couldn't ever play, we were never there to play. I mean, I showed up. I think I played in a couple games. I was there once. I was there for a while and played on some games, but then I was out of town. I was just, if you were in town, you played. That was the thing. But he really didn't need us because the fucking team was great. But we were the Brown Eyes, and on the back, of course, we had nicknames. If we wouldn't use our real names, why the fuck would we use our real names? So the back of my Brown Eyes jersey said Gravedigger. And I have no idea why it disappeared. I wish to God, it's that thing where just in the ether, as you move, I've moved 100 times and you lose clothes and books. And I might have sold it. Fuck, in Tahoe, I hit the shit so bad. I sold cassette tapes and all sorts of shit to stay alive. So yeah, but anyway, in this picture, God damn it, it's fucking sub-story beyond sub-story. It's me, DJ, and Sky. And I'm wearing the Brown Eyes jersey, but I think I have a toothpick in my mouth too, To be, which was by the way, toothpick in the mouth for a guy. That was the duck face of the 80s and 90s. When I was a kid, that was the duck face, that you had a toothpick in your mouth because you were like, yeah, you were tough or something. I have no fucking idea. So whenever you see anybody with a duck face now, imagine them with a straight face with a toothpick in their mouth. That's what they'd have to look like in the 80s and 90s. So yeah, and that picture, I look fucking great. I gotta find those photos. Maybe I go home today and look at them. That's what I do. I just fucking put Glory Days on a loop and start flipping through old photos. That's what you guys want to hear and see. Old me. All right. So how did I get there?
I have no fucking clue.
You are in the mushroom room. You're supposed to be keeping track of all this. Yes. And I mentioned a lot of dances, celebratory dance over Fat Baby, and then Roger Rabbit, which I can do. And then I used to DJ, and I went down there and we should.
The salmon shirt, then send us to the picture.
Coral shirt. Oh, fuck. Yeah. Okay. So I'm back to Fat Baby. Yeah, I'm back to him laying face down on the ground and sweating it, being sad. By the way, he was sad. But all right, so then they pick him up and they put him on the couch, and then Fat Baby realizes the desperation of the situation because they've placed him back on the couch and he realizes they're still filming. Like he thought laying face down he was going to get out of being on any more fucking clips and maybe they wouldn't put it on YouTube because they think it was a medical emergency. Nope. They just continued to dance their inappropriately wearing thonged asses off over Fat Baby. So then they scoop him up somehow. They get a shovel and 9 other people and they put him back on the couch. And that's when the most horrifying thing you'll ever see in your life occurs. I've mentioned a lot of dances, as I've said, folks. I've named them all for you. The Roger, all of them. I've named them. Go back. But now we have a new dance to name. That's right. It's the Fat Baby Scurry. Because those two girls are singing and dancing, and they're still in the foreground. Whatever the fuck they're doing, they keep resetting the tunes and jumping around. And back on the couch, you just see Fat Baby scurrying for help. He scurries to one end of the couch and then he scurries to the other. It's you know what? That's the act of a desperate man. That's the act of a desperate Fat Baby. because he realizes that there's no escape. They're still filming and there's nothing he can do. And unfortunately, as I've mentioned, he hasn't used his legs since he kicked his way out of the vagina. He has no idea how to fucking put himself on his 2 pins and walk out of the room. He is just slipping and sliding on that sweaty, leathery couch, shedding pounds, but at the same time, so agonizingly putting on pounds just by breathing in the air in that house. I've got to assume that he was just getting fatter, right? That house always looked like there's bacon cooking. That's just the way it... They're doing a dance. You can almost hear the sizzling in the background as they're making bacon constantly, and Fat Baby is just waiting to get it shoveled into his gut. They're putting it into a goddamn blender and straining it through and putting it in his bottle. He's got bacon milk. That's why he's so Fat Baby. He's so Fat Baby. By the way, that's So Fat Baby. That's a great show on Nick. You remember that show? Holy God. Rondell Sheridan was the hapless father. That's So Fat Baby. All right. And by the way, I don't know if you know this, his name is Fat Baby Simone. That's come on, that's not awful. But then the Fat Baby scurry occurs, and he's going back and forth. And you know what? There is no creepier scurry in the history of scurrying. Honestly, you know what? It is on par with the spider walk from The Exorcist. That's right. And I've mentioned the spider walk in the past. I think in year 2, because there were these dudes in my house, and there was like a police standoff and a SWAT team, and there was this guy named Albert who was like 6'9", but he weighed about 107 pounds, and he was sitting in front of my house. Again, folks, you guys know. I said, why don't you spider walk your ass back to Albuquerque? Because he was on all his hands. He crawled into my house when I let him in my house. He didn't stand up. He actually I opened the door and he crawled into my house. 6'9", like 115 pounds, like he was crawling out of the well in The Ring. I mean, just fucking so creepy. And now that I think about it, it's funny. The Fat Baby scurry is the complete opposite of Skinny Albert's spider walk, like to a T. Like, because he's on his hands and knees moving forward, whereas Albert was just kind of like on his hands and feet, like moving backwards. And he's 6'9", 107, and Fat Baby is, 2'6", 165 pounds. He outweighed Albert. I really think so. I think Fat Baby outweighed Albert. You know what? That would be a good fight. Unfortunately, Albert he's spider walked his way back to Albuquerque. Otherwise, I would think about getting somehow a pay-per-view event, because, I mean, look, Fat Baby's life is shot. We all can agree with that, right? Because between trying to escape by doing a kip up and then falling face down on the fucking floor and then busting out the Fat Baby scurry, we will never forget Fat Baby. It's certainly not the legend of Fat Baby. And I think everything that I just mentioned, that makes him, everything that I just said about Fat Baby with the Fat Baby scurry, everything, that makes him clearly the favorite in that fight, right? If I can somehow get to Albuquerque and get Fat Albert, I was going to call him Fat Albert. If I can get fucking Spider Walk and Albert to sign a contract and have him fight Fat Baby on pay-per-view, look, we got to lay the fucking wood on Fat Baby. Because the determination he showed in just trying to escape that fucking room shows you what he's going to bring to the table. Because he'll get in the ring and he can't even stand up. I mentioned his knees don't fucking work. Unless he's kicking open a vagina to stroll the fuck out, his legs do not work. We saw it. But yet it doesn't matter, because the heart and determination he showed, because that Fat Baby is all heart, right? And I mean that fucking literally. There is no doubt that Fat Baby, that entire midsection, is one thump-thumping fucking heart that is completely swollen 10 times its size. He's like the Grinch, but he didn't save fucking Christmas. He's just trying to save his own fucking life. Fat Baby, you know what? He didn't save Christmas. He's just trying to save face. That's all Fat Baby's trying to do. And the second he gets in the ring, he is going to fucking stomp the shit out of Spider Walk and Albert from Albuquerque. That's right. Because you know what? Fat Baby's like Rocky. If Rocky never got off the couch. If Rocky, you remember the scene where Rocky drinks all the eggs and then goes and works out? If he just drank all the eggs and sat on the couch, that's fucking Fat Baby. Jesus, that makes that scene of running through Philadelphia a whole lot fucking different. You'll never listen to Gonna Fly Now the same way if you put it to Fat Baby. They should put it on that fucking video. Mute it and just put Gonna Fly Now over Fat Baby trying to escape that room. It's the same kind of determination Rocky showed trying to get ready for Apollo. God damn it. Oh, and you know what? Fuck Spider. And you know what? Rocky fought Spider Rico. Rocky fought Spider Rico. Fucking Fat Baby's going to fight Spider Walk and Albert from Albuquerque. God damn it. The similarities don't end. And pretty soon we'll have Fat Baby 2 and Fat Baby 3 and fucking Hulk Hogan will show up. God damn it. It's a franchise. I just saved Fat Baby's life by putting him into a goddamn money-making franchise that will never fucking end. And Rocky winds up owning a restaurant. You think Fat Baby's not going to wind up opening a restaurant? And Rocky Balboa, Rocky owns a fucking restaurant. And he walks around shaking hands. And Fat Baby, you know, at the end, he's going to fucking own a restaurant. And Spider walking Albert from Albuquerque's going to work there. Just like Spider Rico working at goddamn Rocky's restaurant. You're right.
Oh, man.
Oh, man. Dun, da, 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 da. Fucking Fat Baby guzzling eggs and just sitting on the couch. Changes the whole fucking complexion of it. God damn, I love you, Fat Baby. And I say it in such a direct way because I realize he's listening. Of course he's listening. Why wouldn't he be listening? Because he doesn't want to hear the real world anymore. Believe me, the only sound Fat Baby wants to hear is a knock on the door from child services. That is the only thing that Fat Baby wants to hear. That's the only good news about that video for him, is he knows he's that much closer to getting rescued and getting a diet of vegetables so he can stop being goddamn Fat Baby. They have to be on the lookout for that family, right? I mean, because when you put a video like that on fucking YouTube, don't you think all over the universe that just sets off alarm bells at every child services and fucking public aid office in America or the world over? Where they're like, it becomes almost like a scavenger hunt. Like they're going to go door to door looking for Fat Babies they can save him. Seriously, it's like when people are trying to adopt a dog or whatever. You watch that video, you're like, oh, I got to get that kid out of there. We got to figure it out. Look, it's the Old West is thousands of years ago. That seems high. Maybe hundreds of years ago. Thousands. That's the really Old West. That's the old West. Hundreds of years ago in the Old West, if they saw the clip of Fat Baby, they would organize a posse. They would absolutely. That's what we need to do, folks. We need to organize a Fat Baby rescue posse and just saddle up our horses and ride out of town and bring a thick-backed Palomino to put Fat Baby on, because no other horse is going to be able to handle the girth of Fat Baby. Oh, God damn it. We got to save him. And I'm sure everybody's trying to save him now. When we saw that video, they're like, we got to get him out of there. Child services freaking out. And the best part about it, I saw that clip. I didn't even know. I don't know the name of it. To me, it's just Fat Baby. I don't even. Because I saw the clip. There's the girls dancing. There's Fat Baby. 40 people fucking emailed it to me, at least 40. And I saw it in my head immediately. All I saw, I didn't look at the name of the video. I don't know the name of the song. I didn't look at the comments. I don't know anything that's going on in there. All I know is I saw Fat Baby trying to escape, and that's immediately what my mind went for. I don't even know the name of the fucking clip. I couldn't find it. I would have to YouTube Google Fat Baby, and I'm sure it would come up. There's no doubt it would come up. But as far as I know, when you see that clip, it could, you know what? As far as I'm concerned, the title of that clip is The Legend of Fat Baby, a Harmony Korine Larry Clark production. This is the 40-Year-Old Boy on the Mike Schmidt Podcasting Network. Coming up, I'm going to bite that baby.
Number 23.
Bravo, termite! I am Yeep, herald to Thorgar, hell's most ferocious torturer, barbarous soldier of Abaddon. We...
Take a number.
A number? Such insolence! Thorgar will enjoy flaying the skin from your back with his fanged whip, bathing in your...
Look, I own this deli. You want to eat, you got to take a number.
You dare! Very well, Thorgar.
24. 25. 26. 26.
Right here. I am Yeep, herald to Thorgar! The foul one requires nourishment. Fetch him the head of a virgin hog, its jowls stuffed with the entrails of aborted infants, whose unheard screams of misery provide extra sustenance for the long journey ahead.
Look, we got sandwiches or soup.
Enough! We tire of these delays! Know that your impertinence has ensured that all who bear the name Schlotsky are doomed to an afterlife of violation in the ash pits of Thorgar's dominion! Fire imps will be set loose in the ears of all in your bloodline, eating their way through the brains of the accused! Male Schlotskys will have their cocks devoured by spider mites, while the females will be used as eternal breeders, all of their holes constantly filled with the seed of hell's most terrifying brutes! Their agony will be our triumph, as the unholy monsters who continually fall from their diseased uteri will ultimately follow Thorgar into heaven and slay God himself! From this day forth, all of hell's demons will carry the name Schlotsky! Your fate is sealed! Yes, I believe I saw Blimpies one block over, Thorgar. We could stop there on the way to the... Yes.
As I sit here talking to you, wearing my tweakedaudio.com/40 earbuds, listening to myself and listening to this voice. This is a good voice. I like this voice. Lily's making fun of me. She's like, why are you trying to do that voice? But I'm not trying. That's just what spills out of my head. That's right. It's like I'm coughing up honey all over everybody listening. What'd you do that for? All right. Oh, you spit, but I didn't. Because you wiped your face like I spit on you. I'm like, you're quite a distance away.
I didn't like
All right. All right. Hey. I gotta stop doing this. One day I'll do the show at that level. The entire time, just like, oh, how's it going, 40-year-old boy? How's it going? I would change the open. Why would I change the open? That seems fucking stupid. I would just do the show the way you would normally do the show, but just talk like a normal person. Don't put any inflection into it. Just, yeah, how about that? All right. Lie down. That's what a doctor says. I've never had to tell anybody to lie down. They just did. All right. By the way, folks, let me ask you, would you have sex with a midget? Because that was... We had that on the table. Here, Lily and I were just having that discussion. That's right. We took a break, and I adjusted my tweakdodo.com/40earbuds, and then we talked about midget sex for about an hour. Not an hour. That seems long, but we certainly talked about it. And Lily said that she would fuck a midget, but and I said I would fuck a midget, but I can't go down on a midget. I can't because I need legs over my shoulders and down my back, or I am not comfortable. I'm sorry. Or actually, you know what? I need knees up with feet on shoulders so I can feel that. I mean, it's just I need that. I need to know legs are in play because I can't go down. If you go down on a midget and the feet end at the ears, that's creepy, folks. That is not good at all. And then you're going to work and the midget's getting into it, and then they're just strapped on your face like the alien. And later I'm going to cough up a midget baby out of my stomach. That's not fucking good at all, folks. I can't bring that to bear. And I won't even, you know what though? I will tell you this. I don't even need to do the move on a midget because I fucking get work in a midget. The midget just fucking clamps onto my head and I just stand up and walk around the house. I turn backwards and I walk backwards so the midget can tell me where I'm going as I'm going to work. I could actually go down on a midget and check the mail at the same time. You know what? Fuck it. I'm in. I'm going down on a midget. We're in. Hey, midget, volunteer. Where are you? You out there? Sign up. I don't want to have to go search you out, motherfucker. Just know that I will make it worth your goddamn while. You'll get midget shudders. Your fucking tiny fingers will be tingling. You won't even know how to fucking experience it. That's right. And I'll just feel your little tiny midget baby hands sorting through my hair while I'm going to work. Oh, wow. That's just, I don't know, creepy. And also we got to do it. Now I got to do it. I got to see it just to see if it's going to be as creepy as I thought it was. Step up, midget. Get it done. It's for science. It's not for science at all. Maybe it is. All right. So, yeah, that was what we didn't discuss it into that detail. We certainly, it just came up in passing, and we were like, would you fuck a midget? I would. I wouldn't do that, though. And then, but now I've brought to you, I've peeled back the onion. I've opened the inner sanctum and let you see my exact thoughts about going down on a midget. Take that, folks. And absolutely run with it. Climb on a tiny pony and gallop into the distance. And why am I talking about going down on a midget when the entire beginning of the show is about fat baby? That's not good. That's horrible. Jesus, that changes the game. I'm sorry. I love fat baby. Here's what I did today, folks. Here's the dumb thing I did because I like you. That's right, you. Take a look in the mirror. Look at yourself. Look deep into your hazel eyes and realize that I'm saying to you that I like you. So right now, think to yourself that that's what I'm talking right to you. It's individually. By the way, that I have to stop fucking doing that. Here's where I do it the most. Because I remember where I was. I was telling people that I like them. Why do I have to come back to that? Look into a mirror, stare at yourself, and go, yeah, this guy likes me. That's right, because I do. I like you. So I was I'm at work. All right, I got to get to what I did today in a second. But at work, but I'm going to get to work too. I should tie it all together. Folks, Jesus Christ. See what you did, midgets? You threw me off my game. I had a plan. I knew what I was going to go into. I knew what I was going to talk about. And I need to be really on my game for this show. I'll get to that in a second too. I'm starting a million threads and not finishing them. All right, let me go back. At my work, I'll tell you this real fast because it means nothing and who cares. People come into my work now, and they'll walk through the lobby and they'll look at me and they'll be like, hello. And I go, hey, how are you? And they'll go, have a good night. I go, you too. I clear my throat like an old man. At the end of every discussion, every time I have an exchange with anybody in the goddamn building, I'll go, oh, every time. Involuntarily. I don't want to do it. I've even warned myself not to do it, and then my throat does it. I catch myself doing it, and I'm like, what is wrong with you, old man? It's like when old guys walk around in like dark socks and boxers, and they think that they're okay. I've become that dude. Not to that extent, verbally. That's the verbal equivalent of boxers and dark socks. Just that, like punctuating every sentence with that. Oh, fuck, I got to stop. All right, so that's that. So that gets to that, but then I'll get to something else there later. But here's what I did today, folks. This is so dumb. I like all of you, as I've mentioned. Go ahead and look at yourselves and realize that I like you, individually and as a group. And because of that, I consider you, we're like, I guess you're my fans. That I get goosebumps talking and saying that. That sounds weird to me. But you're not my friends. I mean, no offense. I mean, I guess you are sort of. You know what? I know you're my internet friends. I get that. We're all pals and chums on the internet because apparently I'm podcasting from 1950. We're pals and chums, and we should go have a Rob Roy at the bar, and then we'll choke down a highball. All right. So, and by the way, why did I say bar? The fuck? I'm Goodwill Hunting. All right. So, folks, I feel sort of a closeness to you folks. I know it seems weird, but I enjoy the fact that you listen to me, and I hope you know that I like you each individually. Bless you. You okay? All righty. That's fine. Nothing wrong with that. Folks, it's live TV. It's not. We could actually go back and cut it out. The thing, I've cut out millions of things, but I'm leaving that sneeze in there because it sounded cute. All right. So, I like all of you. I just, because I feel stupid saying that. I hope I'm not mocking it. I mean, you guys have been so great to me, and I enjoy the fact that you listen to the show and we kind of get along. And I think this is where it's going. All right. I think you should be accessible to people. And I think that's kind of where it's going for people like me and the careers we want to have. You have to interact with your fans a lot more, and you have to fans, but also I can't call you friends. No offense. But I overstepped my bounds today, folks. I will tell you, yes, I did. Because there's a friend of mine on Facebook. I can use it in that term. You know, the virtual apartment I rent from Mark Zuckerberg. There's a guy named Steven, and he posted on Facebook that he was sick, like he was ill. He's in the hospital. He's got like a hernia and a swollen up leg. And maybe I'm saying too much about Steven right now at this point. Maybe well, fuck that. He put it in Facebook. He doesn't give a fuck who sees it, right? That's not on me. That's on you, fucking Steven. You want to reveal your medical history to everybody in the goddamn world? That's on you. I'm just the one. Don't shoot the messenger, all right? Well, that's okay. He can't get me. His legs are as bad as fat babies right now.
Aww.
Oh, don't do that, because now you make me think I overstepped. Whatever. Well, but here's what. Okay, yeah, poor guy.
Then he feels bad.
No, he doesn't. He doesn't feel bad at all. Because, trust me, he's going to feel much worse in a second. Because I made his day much worse. Because he's in the hospital, and he puts out that he's got like a hernia and a fucked up leg and all this nonsense going on. And then he puts his phone number, and I called him at the hospital. That's how ridiculous I am, folks. Because he's come to the Portland show, and he's come to the Seattle show. He and Angie, his girlfriend, I guess, and they came out with a bunch of other people from Portland and Seattle, and so I felt like I was like, well, I kind of know him, sort of, so I'll go ahead and call him in the hospital, and I got in the car to come here, and I called him in the hospital, and he answers the phone, and I'm like, is Steven available? And he's like, this is, and I go, hey, Steven Mike Schmidt, and to his credit, he acted like it wasn't the weirdest fucking thing in the world. He's just like, hi, Mike. Like, because again, we're all internet pals and internet chums. And despite the fact that he's in bed soldiering through the pain, he was able to deal with my awkwardness for 4 minutes as I checked on him and his girlfriend and what the prognosis was and how hurt he was. Like, I'm asking him questions, and because I'm trying to be nice. Like, I thought it was a nice thing to do, but it's not nice. It's not. It's awkward and weird because it's as awkward as his swollen leg and whatever the fuck else he's got now. Now he's got to deal with stupid me calling him out of the blue and make small talk. You know what I mean? He's in pain. The guy doesn't want to make small talk with a fucking stranger. And I'm sure I made it even more awkward by promising to hit a home run for him. That seemed like, oh my, Babe Ruth. I call up. I'm sure I'm talking to him, and at some point, I'm sure I promised to hit a home run for him. You know what, Steve? Buck up, little trooper. Make sure you listen to the game on the radio today, because I'm going to knock one out of the park just for you.
That's awesome.
So stupid. Just like, what am I going to do for that guy? I mean, it's just, I call him and just drop a pile of awkward in his lap, and he's in there for lap problems. I don't know if you know that. He's having lap problems. He's got like a leg thing and a lap thing, and then sure enough, I just fucked his lap up by dropping a cinder block of weird on it. Jesus Christ. The good news is he's in the hospital, so they'll be able to treat him for it. But, oh, motherfucker. How weird was that phone call, Steven? I'll tell you this, certainly no more weird than posting your symptoms and phone number on Facebook. That's right, it's your goddamn fault, Stephen. You were the one who lured me into doing it. If you hadn't posted it, I would have never considered it. I got to stop calling people. What the fuck? I've had some 17-year-old sends me her phone number, and it's funny, that chick has stopped listening to the show because she said something about her computer was down and she hasn't heard. I don't even know if she heard the show where I talked about her. I have no clue because she's outgrown me. She's gone away to university and whatever the fuck, and I'm sad, but my internet chums are going to grow up and leave me eventually. I need to realize that. But yeah, I called her and got her mom, and now I fucking call Steven, and he's there's like someone in the room, and he's talking to them. And I go, am I interrupting a sponge bath? What the fuck's going on over there, Steven? Because now I'm mad at him. Like, dude, pay attention to me. I went out of my fucking way to give you an awkward phone call. The least you can do is sit there and pretend to like it, God damn it. He's like, yeah, but he goes on, and then I felt stupid, like, are they interrupting a sponge bath? And he goes, no, they're checking vitals. And I'm like, are you getting last rites? What the fuck are you dying? Like, I don't want to say that word because who the fuck knows what's happening? Again, you wouldn't post on Facebook if you were dying, right? I guess you wouldn't. Or maybe that's where we're at now. Like I said, social marketing and all that kind of stuff, social networking, maybe that's where it's going. Hey, I'm dying. And 5 people press like. I mean, I have no fucking clue. So I awkwardly called him today. And it's just in the car, like, I will tell you this. I looked at because the iPhone tells you how long you're on the phone, and it was at like 2.5 minutes, and in my head I'm going, I got to wrap this up. This was a bad idea. This was a bad idea. And but we talked again for another couple of minutes, and I tried to make it less painful for him if I could, and I think I sort of did. He got through it. He handled it certainly much better than I did, and I'm the one who dialed the goddamn phone. He's the guy in a world of fucking pain, laying there just screaming like Jared Leto at the end of Requiem for a Dream is about to get a fucking limb lopped off. And I'm calling him from jail, praying, like Jennifer Connelly with a tear in my eye. Could you come home? Oh, God. Oh, that hurt my heart saying that. That scene in that movie, dude. The end of Requiem for a Dream. I talked about that on here where I made fucking Pat's wife watch it. And she goes, that was your favorite movie of the year? Yeah, because it's fucking amazing. That scene where Jennifer Connelly falls apart and she goes, can you come home? Oh, my God. I just want to give her a call. That'll make her feel better. Hey, JC, you're a heroin addict who just went to ask for Keith David. I'm going to make you feel all better about it. By the way, they're cutting off Jared Leto's arm right now. And Steven's leg. What if Steven's leg gets cut off? This is not funny. Oh, he assured me that it wasn't, so I'm willing to joke about it at least. Although he may have assured me that it was. I wasn't listening after the 2.5 minute mark. After the 2.5 minute mark, I went, well, Babe Ruth wouldn't be on the phone this long. I got to hang up. I got to get to the park. I got to get some batting practice. I got to hit home run for this kid. Stupid. So yeah, if you ever give me your phone number, there's a chance, an awkward call. There's a guy in New York who just bought a shirt, Steve, and he was going to come to the show and he couldn't, but he sent me his phone. Now this is weird. All right, now, Steve, on you, this is fucking weird. Steve sent me a note and he just unsolicited. He sent me his phone number. He goes, hey, give me a call sometime. I'm just here in my apartment. Like, now you're asking for it, Steve. All right, I got news for you. I call you once a week. I call you once a week every Thursday morning. Enjoy the phone call. Because unless you wind up in the hospital, you're not going to hear from me. Or unless you drunk dial me or drunk tweet me or text me or whatever the fuck that chick did. That's it. I draw the line. If you tell me to call you, that's not happening. But if you somehow surreptitiously put your phone number in some sort of narrative that I may have peeked at some point, ring, ring. Why, who's this? It's my internet chum, Mike Schmidt. Calling me for no good reason. Oh, God, don't put your phone numbers on Facebook. I might do that. A random call. That's what I'll do. All right. Every week. That's tape the calls. Oh, geez. I'm sure they are. Those people are because they want evidence. Every week he follows me for like 2.5 hours every Thursday. And now he started to call me at home. These calls are coming from inside the house. Holy fuck. All right. But that's it. It's like I'm trying not to be awkwardly weird and creepy with fans, but they're nice, and I like them, and I want them to remain fans, and I try to be as accessible as I can. There's a poor girl named Jennifer who's written me 3 really nice emails, and I've answered her emails with notes saying, I promise I will answer your emails very soon. Like why don't I just answer the real email? Nope. I send her notes assuring her that I'll fucking answer her email. Idiot. And she's going to be here. She's like, I'm going to be in LA. Am I going to see you perform? No, never. I'm going to be home answering fucking emails. She might be coming to the tease, actually, she told me.
You need to do a set opening the show.
That's not happening ever in a million years. Please, please. You had a puppet show there this week.
Just call her.
Yeah, you know what? That's a good point. Hey, Jennifer, go ahead and send me your phone number and I'll just give you a shout. Give me a little ring ring.
You're in LA.
Jesus. You like the weather here? Here's directions to my house. No, stop. I'm not going to say that. I'll just deal with everything she wrote in her emails because she was very nice. Again, very complimentary and fine and fun in her emails. She found me after Austin because she lives in Austin and wanted to come to the Austin show. And she's like, oh, I'm sorry, I missed it. She actually joined the Austin page after I had been in Austin. I was like, oh, that's nice. So it makes people who come upon that graveyard site think that there was at least one more person who enjoyed it. So anyway, talking about fans and interacting and that kind of thing, a couple of weeks ago, maybe 10 days ago, it was yesterday, some guy put on the Jokers page, the Westside 86 Jokers page, which is the Mike Schmidt fan club, and if you'd like to join, again, fan club, odd, weird, but go sign up on the Westside 86 Jokers page for all sorts of things like this. I think it was Christopher, possibly. Someone posted idea, Mary, who has come to the shows in Portland and all that. I don't know who this idea originated with. I need to stop trying to attribute things because then I mention things and I get a letter from the actual person who originally started the page and they're like, hey, I actually started the page. And good for you. I'm very sorry. I don't remember anything. I to the point where I forgot my donation sheet today. So when I can't thank anybody because I don't have any fucking donation sheet in front of me. Yeah, I'm an idiot. But I'll get to that later. Why am I'm starting the plugs? It's premature plugging. I got to stop attributing, but someone came up with the idea and said, hey, wouldn't it be awesome if we all listened to Mike's show together and kind of discussed it while it was going on and like live tweeted about it and broke it down and had fun with it. And and then they were like, we'll maybe we could have a chat room or we could do it on Twitter, but anonymously, of course. And da-da-da-da-da. And so then I came in and I wrote, I go, by all means, keep this anonymous. I love the fact that this needs to be anonymous. No one wants to be known as the person who is a fan of this show. Let's keep it as quiet as possible. And then they made jokes about that, and they all had a good time. But then they ran with it, and it turns out that people are actually doing it. I can't imagine there's going to be any more than 2 people. But supposedly this show that we're doing right now is going to be on Ustream tomorrow night. And they're going to have a chat room as they all listen to the show together. And I heard that. This happened a couple days ago. They set it up. And it's funny. All right, go to Ustream tomorrow. I don't know what the time is. I'm sorry. But and it's called The Carpool Lane of Great. That's I guess what the name of the page is. And should we go look at it? Are you trying to find it? All right, you're trying to find it. And people are going to listen. I don't know if they're going to stream the show and then just chat about it, or they're going to tweet. I have no idea what the setup is because here's what happened. Chris wrote on Westside 86 Jokers, or someone wrote. I'm pretty sure it was Christopher, and he wrote, "Hey, this actually wouldn't be a bad idea if the big man himself wanted to give the go ahead. I'd go ahead and set something like this up." So I basically said, "Do I have to do anything?" And he said, "Nope." And I go for it. As long as I'm absolved of all responsibility or blame, I want nothing more than for you to go ahead and set up this page and make it happen. So tomorrow night, I guess Thursday at 7:00 p.m. Pacific time, and that's in America. I don't know where you other people are. Although I will tell you, all right, I got to say this. Sidebar. I have a new internet chum from Nigeria. And no, he does not. He's not a prince who wants to send me any cash or anything. But he became my friend on Facebook, and it seemed he just people ask to become my friend on Facebook, and I just say yes because I figured they listen to the show or whatever. I don't think it's a big deal. So he became my friend, but I'll go look at their page after I say yes. And then this kid is from Nigeria, and he's a kid. He's like 20, and I went, "Is this real? I don't know if this is real." Like I wasn't sure it was real because he types. He doesn't know English very well, but he still tries to type in English, and it's a little. So I'm like, I don't know if it's real or not, but who cares? It's just Facebook. And then I get an email from him. And it's like, "Hey, Mike, how are you?" And I go, "I'm fine. Thanks very much. How are you? I hope things are well with you." MikeSchmidtComedy.com. And then and this is, I swear to God, because again, he's Nigerian, so he doesn't know a lot of English, but he's trying. God love him. He's trying. And the next email I got was, "Very good. How job? And how America?" How America! Awesome! I get to speak for everybody. I don't know if I'm the guy you want to go to for that, Captain Nigeria. Well, I can't remember his name. Captain Nigeria. Do I have to make him a superhero? I guess that's better than making him like some horrible guy. He's Captain Nigeria. But he's a 20-year-old kid, but his page like has notes from other people, like real people. I think he's real, and I think it was just one of those things where he's fascinated by the possibilities of being able to reach so many other people, and he maybe saw the artwork and he liked it, and he became my friend, and now he sends me notes. And so I'm just like, so I haven't answered yet on how Job and how America. I don't want to write him back like Tarzan. I mean, I don't want to be that guy. So I'm gonna have to write like real, because I can't. That'll look like I'm mocking him. Like Job good, America not. You know what I mean? I can't. Job not good, actually. Job not good, America less so. That's it, all right. Job not good, America less so. Oh, man. So I don't know what to say to the Captain Nigeria, but he's now my friend on Facebook, and you should be his friend, too. Maybe he'll be in the Twitter room. What this? So tomorrow night on Ustream, look for the Carpool Lane of Great, or if you go to the Westside 86 Jokers page, there's a link there. And then tomorrow night you can listen to this and deconstruct it. And I don't know why you would. I don't know what's going to happen. I don't know what. Because literally it's a chat. You're going to chat about the show. All you're going to write is fat baby over and over and over again. Like fat baby, 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 fat baby. That's, by the way, that's Devo satisfaction. Fat baby, baby, fat baby, fat baby, fat baby. I can't do it. I always wanted to say that because he says baby 36 times. I counted it. Yeah, I counted it. I'm pretty sure it's 36. Don't hold me to it. When I used to know, I knew. But it's baby, 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 baby. I can say baby fast there. Like I can say rubber baby buggy bumpers. That's easy. But saying it fast is tough. What do you fucking care? Nobody cares. How America? How Job? Job not good. America less so. All right. So I'm going to Ustream tomorrow night and listen to that fucking nonsense. That'll be crazy. And they're going to get to this section. They're all going to just go, yeah, this is stupid. Why are we doing this? It'll be this part when it finally hits them like a shock of cold water in the face as your internet chum Mike Schmidt dumps a bucket of cold water on this entire fucking enterprise. And you're like, oh, Jesus. And then you'll all be in the hospital with hernias. But the good news is I will call you individually. So I'm at work. And I keep doing that ahem thing. It's so terrible. Oh, dude, listen to this fucking story. All right, here's the week I fucking had. Well, get this. I'm going. Yeah, now I'm going to start the week I had. Yeah, it's 70 minutes. Idiot. Not really. All right, I will try to. I'm trying to. I'll hurry it up. You know what? Just forget it. It's over. I won't tell you. I have to tell you. Why? I have to tell you. I can't have Ustream end an hour. And that was the point I wanted to make was the extreme pressure I'm under to make this show good. Because I'm not kidding you, because they all decided like this was the week they were going to go ahead and jump on Ustream. I'm like, I just did a 2 hour and 50-minute show, a 3 hour show, several 2 hour shows. And now, so in my head, I'm like, this show, I really got to fucking perform because this is the show they're all going to get together and listen to. And I don't want them all as a hive mind to get together and listen to this one show and then just go, oh, this was dumb. This is awful, right? This is really awful. And then it's short and it's not funny. And it's like, oh, so in my head, that's been in my head since I saw that they set it up. I've had this weird pressure on myself where I'm like, fuck, I got to really deliver like a good show this week. Not that I don't think that every week. Every week I just start talking. Like today, I just started talking. Folks, I was not going to Fat Baby. That came out of nowhere. And look at all the fun we had with Fat Baby. I love Fat Baby. I'm glad we had all that fun with him. But that was not what because I told Lily when I got here, I go, this is a rough one because I have nothing. Like I have nothing to say this week. I have nothing because, honestly, things are kind of, there's an upheaval going on and I'll spare you. But yeah, so I don't know what to say. And so then we started, and luckily we swung my pickaxe and dug deep into the Fat Baby mine. So good for us. But I was under all this pressure. I'm like, oh my God, they're going to Ustream it. They're going to chat about it. And I didn't want to. I can't even peek at it because I'll peek in. It'll finally be the one where they go, yeah, this isn't a good episode. Oh no! Who made up this idea? What? Why are you making a face? Fuck no, I'm not going to go. I can't go and see them tear me apart. That's ridiculous. Because as I put my disembodied voice out there, and if people they plug in their iPod vaginas, they put in their tweetdodo.com/40 earbuds, and they're listening to the show, and they're like, not a real good one this week. I don't have to see the look on their faces or hear the immediate commentary about it. And they can hate it on their own, and I don't have to see it. But if I have to go look at a chat room where they fucking bury me, Jesus Christ, it's like, that's horrible. It's like when I did Corolla, and I was warned not to go to the fucking message boards because they were going to fucking savage me, and I'm like, good, I won't. I went immediately. So yeah, I guess I'll probably be there. Is my point. But I can't watch it. I can't watch them fucking hammer me. That's going to be a drag. Anyway, so I'm under pressure this week. And you know what makes the show great? Telling you how much I think it should be great and I need to make it great. God damn it, this is awful. Just click out of Ustream. You know what? We're in the slow lane of great. This is not the carpool lane of great. I've merged over. I even actually crossed the W line. I'm getting a ticket. I'm pulled over on the highway of great. I'm not even in the fucking slow lane. I'm pulled over getting a goddamn ticket I won't be able to afford. I'm going to the traffic school of great. Oh, no. That's not good. That's how bad things have gotten. I slipped out of the carpool lane of great, crossed the W line. I was in the slow lane of great, but got pulled fucking over right there on the highway of great. And now I have to go to the traffic school of great. God damn it. So I'm at work, and look, I hate. No, all right, not at work. I won't get to work yet. I'll get there in a second. I come home from work the other day, and I'm walking, and there I have a courtyard, and it's an outdoor courtyard, and my apartment leads directly out into it. Well, when you come in the front gate, you have to walk, and there's a little cross path you go through, and there's bushes and a tree on either side of it, so it's just a little walkway. So I go to walk, and out of the corner of my eye, I see a huge spider web in the tree. And directly dead center of the spider web is the fucking spider. He's home. And he's up early. And I stop because I'm fascinated by that kind of thing. When I was a kid once, there was in Romeoville, there was a huge spider web that might have been 2 feet in diameter. It was like 2 feet by 2 feet. And it was in this huge bush and attached to a fence. And it had a banana spider on it. That yellow with the black spots, so it looks like a banana, and it was fucking huge. And we stared at it. We fucking stared at it for an hour. I think we looked at it. It never moved, and we never moved because when you're a kid, first of all, the words banana spider, aside from being a cool name for a band, horrifying name for an animal. Because as a child, bananas are delectable. If I can use a word I haven't used in 1,000 years, who says delectable? I love bananas. I don't like spiders or snakes. That's not what it takes to love me. So I am not a spider guy. I mean, I'm scared of spiders. I told you, Night Gallery, the spider in the fucking sink that got really big. I don't like spiders. They creep me out. But you know who I love? Spider-Man. Ironic. Spider-Man I enjoy. And if a spider was going to fucking bite me and turn me into Spider-Man, then I'm all right, fine, I'm with you, spider. But if the spider's just going to bite me and I get hurt, that would be awful. I don't want that to happen. I need spider powers to happen if I get bit by a spider. So we stared at the banana spider because we were too mesmerized by it because we don't know what spiders do. We didn't know if it was going to leap on us and then it's going to climb on my face like a midget getting eaten out. I don't want to fucking know that that's going to happen. So I'm just like, we're staring at the spider. We don't make any fast moves and he's not making any moves and we're just looking at it. And then, of course, Larry Swick came with a baseball bat and smashed the fucking web and destroyed it and sent the banana spider scurrying for cover. So I go through the little walkway and I see this big spider web. And look, spider webs are beautiful. I might be creeped out and scared of them, but they're fucking amazing looking. And so I stop and I look, and directly in the center is the spider, and he's orange and yellow, like angry orange and yellow, not like. Well, I mean, not like muted orange and yellow. I mean, all right, this spider looked like he was one of the lockers. How about that? This spider, he wandered out of a Dick Tracy movie. And then he looked like one of the lockers because he was in very bright primary colors, which is probably not good for if you're trying to eat things, right? Because he wants to blend into his atmosphere. Like that banana spider, I bet he caught the fuck out of bananas because bananas would walk past the web and they'd be like, oh, look, that looks like a comfortable place to sleep. One of us is sleeping there right now. And they laid down and boom, banana spider puts the whip out on him. And then sure enough, he's full of potassium. Fuck you, banana. You just got spidered. So I'm walking and I see this fucking thing and it's angry yellow and orange, like really bright out of the corner. I see it. And so, folks, you know me. I can't just walk away from things like that. I have to stare, and I stop and it was 9-year-old me staring at the banana spider web, but this time I'm much closer, and he's just there and he's moving his little and he's walking. He sees me and he starts walking around the web like. He didn't curl up in a ball. He didn't run away. He wasn't scared of me at all. I guess maybe he realized I wasn't going to do him harm because I didn't get super close. I would say I was about 6 inches from the web. And I'm just staring at the fucking spider. And he's walking kind of in circles, building more web and doing stuff. And I'm just observing him. And I probably stood there for 10 minutes. It's like fucking 6:30 in the morning. And people like walking, going to work. Hello, Mike. Mm-hmm, waving, just staring at a spider. They're wondering. And they can't see it. Of course, they're across the courtyard. They just see me standing, staring into the corner like it's Blair Witch Project. You know what I mean? I'm staring into something that they can't see. I've just got my face buried in the corner as I watch this spider go to work. And it was awesome. It was pretty amazing. But at the same time, I was scared because I don't want it to fucking jump on me, but I was prepared. But I had to get close and watch it because it was fascinating. So after about 10 minutes, I decided, hey, I should go inside. So I leave him to his work, and I said goodbye because, yes, I give inanimate objects personalities. I actually said goodbye, good morning to him. I know it's dumb, it's silly, and why would I even tell you? It's pointless. Why would I tell you that about me? But just because you know a little bit more about me. Because I talk to cats. Like I see a cat, I'm like, hello, monster. I say hello to them. And so I said to the spider, oh, good morning. And I went away. I went into my house, and I scurried around. I didn't scurry. I'm not Fat Baby. I did. I climbed onto a couch and I scurried around. I immediately stripped down to a diaper. I scurried all over the room, and then I face planted and laid there for 8 hours. So that was fine. So then I got, I lived my life, and then I went to work, and I was at work, for like 8 hours. And I come home in the morning. This is a full day goes by, and I come walking, and I go through the little walkway, and thank God, folks, I am observant. Did my lips stick together? Did I say observant or did I say observant? Thank God I'm observant, because I turned the corner. Normally you're just walking, you're spending your day, you're not looking. And so I turn the corner into the little walkway, and I see the sun shine, and I freeze. And I mentioned there's a tree on my left, and then there's a sidewalk that breaches the gap between the like pine bushes or shrubs on the right. And on my left in the tree was the spider, angry yellow and orange. He's in there fucking furiously working the day before. So I went to work. I come back. I stop. I freeze because I saw the sun catch it. Angry yellow and orange had built his web all the way across the walkway to the bushes. From the tree all the way. I mean, I don't know how the fuck he did it, because there's people who live there that are walking. He might have done it overnight. I took a step back, and this spider web had to be 3 feet tall. From tree to shrub, and it was directly across the sidewalk. And part of you immediately thinks, man, that's fascinating. How much work must he have done in one day to get this built all the way across? Nature is really unpredictable, and something you don't think about until it's right there in your face. But then part of me also thinks, this motherfucker thought he was going to catch me. After I politely said good morning to him, he thought he was going to fucking okey doke me. He thinks I'm just a pussy because I stood there and watched him work. He's like, oh, well, this guy's not, obviously he saw, maybe there was fear in my eyes. Maybe his fucking 9 eyes looked into my 2 eyes and saw fear. And he thought, you know what? I'm going to catch that motherfucker tomorrow. And he built it because he knows I come through the walkway. How long must he have been there? Maybe he's there all summer. Maybe he's been hatching this plan the entire fucking time. He thought he was going to catch me and wrap me the fuck up. Because it's 3 feet tall and across the goddamn walkway. Who else is he trying to catch? Me. Angry yellow and orange thought he was going to have himself a big motherfucking Mike Schmidt internet chum breakfast. Not happening. Fuck you. The sun. Thank God for the sun. Thank God for the sun. Because otherwise, I'm not bringing you this podcast, folks. I'm wrapped up in a fucking cocoon going, help me, help me. That cocksucker thought he was going to catch me. And so you know what I did? I could have Larry Swicked him. Fuck that. I could have fucking karate chopped the shit out of it. But honestly, in my head, I was too scared to touch it. I got to be honest, because I saw it and my head raced. I'm like, oh, I didn't get mad. I'm trying to pretend like I was tough. It scared the fuck out of me, quite frankly. Because it was like he was like all of a sudden a robot who became self-aware. I figured he hatched this plan to fucking eat me, and he was going to snare me. He wanted to snare me. So I did not karate chop it. I was very scared, and instead I took the long way back to my apartment and hid. Closed the door and locked it, scared. And the only good thing, like I said, I didn't destroy his web. I went the long way, and in my apartment, I just pictured him in the tree, and just like 8 simultaneous finger snaps. Damn. Because he thought he had me. But I outsmarted him with his brain the size of a dust mite. That's right. Smart, folks. I took the long way around. I didn't even destroy the web. I'll leave that to whoever else. Or maybe like the kid, like the landlord's kid will get caught up in it. Who knows? That'll be fun. I don't care. I avoided it. But I literally hid in my house and looked for any flash of angry yellow or orange. I'm waiting for him to try to because he's smart. We know he's smart. He tried to snare me in. Maybe he dons like a UPS costume, disguises himself, and knocks on the door. I have no idea what he's going to do. and I'm dumb enough to fall for it. Oh, what package sign here? Absolutely. Wrapped up, eaten. Help me. Awful. So that night though, when I went, because I went back to work, I had to, I work. Look, folks, I work 4 days, so I had to get back to work, and I took the long way around again. And I didn't tell anybody. I was so scared of it. So I go to work that night. When I go to work, I have to walk the perimeter, and there's this thing that's happening at my work that just drives me fucking insane. All right, I'll get to it in a second. But when I get to work, I have to get in, I check the office, and I have to walk the perimeter to make sure there's no boogeymen or whatever the fuck hiding around. So when I do that, I have to walk the back of the building, which is almost pitch black. There's floodlights, but they go on and off with motion, but apparently not my motion, which seems weird. If 6'2", 330 can't set off the goddamn floodlight, I think maybe we have a problem. Because what intruder are you waiting for to bathe in light? Honestly, are you hoping Godzilla comes by? Because at that point, I think the light is really out of the question. He's going to stomp on the fucking building, even if he's been caught by a fucking spotlight. So I have to get out. I check the perimeter. I'm walking. I go check the back gate, the side gate. I have these garage doors. So I take the elevator up and I walk the pool, and I have to make sure all the doors are locked. And then I have to go into the darkness. So I have to descend the steps, and I walk around the back of the building. And as I'm walking around the back of the building, there's tons of trees back there, and it's you can see in other people's yards, and there's doors, but it's pitch black. So I'm walking, and I turn the corner, and I see a parking lot. I have to look, and there's a hose. I got to do some stuff outside. And I'm walking, and I turn the next corner, and I walk right into a spider web. Right into a spider web. All over my face, and there's that Brian Regan bit where you're like, and you freak out. But it's like I walked and I felt it, and I tried to get it off my arms first, but it was on my face, and I'm trying to peel it off my face. And as I'm doing it, I'm looking, and I'm praying nobody sees me because I'm fucking hopping around like an idiot. But at the same time, my head flashed, and I went, "Oh my God, he knows where I work." And maybe because when he set that up, that was a distraction. Maybe that's why I didn't see him in the morning. He set that up to snare me, knowing I would see it, because that's the dupe. That's just a way to put me on my toes, get me scared about him getting me there. Meanwhile, he had traveled over to my fucking work and set up a fucking web in the back. But I burst through it. Thank God it wasn't. Maybe he wasn't finished with it. It didn't have the strength it needed to hold a 6'2", 330-pound man. So I fought my way through it, but it was all over my face, and it was fucking horrible. Because then it's dark. I'm covered in web. I'm trying to get off my face. Oh, horrible. And so I actually laughed. I was like, whatever, idiot. Fucking. I avoided one in the morning thanks to the sun, but sure enough, under the cover of darkness, I'm spider food. So I just fucking keep walking. I go around the perimeter. I go into the office. And there's a bunch of people moving out in my building. And this is the thing that drives me crazy. This happened last week. I mentioned that an old lady went crazy. It happened again just the other day. People are moving, and they're moving. Look, people have lives, so they work during the day, and then maybe they have school or class, and then they move late. And there's this girl in my building. Remember I told you about the girl who always hangs around a second too long and makes me think that I could fucking go to town if I wanted to? That's rude, but who cares? Look, folks, I'm sharing this with you. Poor Steven's at a hospital bed. He needs to hear this. No, he doesn't. I'm going to call him on the way home. See how he is. Hey, Steven, show went good. Why are you calling me? Just checking on your hernia and your friends. Internet chum Mike Schmidt. Do me a favor. Look straight ahead. Do you see yellow and orange anywhere in your room out of the corner of your eye? Because poor Steven's immobile. He can't get away. So sure enough, I walk in, and so people are moving, and this woman is moving, and she's very nice, but she's doing that shitty moving that I can't fucking stand. That where you have, all right, someone takes the furniture in a truck, but then you didn't pack your house. You ever have anybody calling you to help them move, and then you show up and nothing's packed? You just want to go fucking Wolverine berserker rage and cut them to fucking ribbons because of the whole. You're like, really? You couldn't put the books in a box, motherfucker? What is wrong with you? I hate it. I hate moving like that. It drives me fucking crazy. And I've done it on more than one occasion. That people carrying garbage bags of clothes to the truck. God damn it! Grow up. But she's doing that because, and again, maybe some people don't have money for movers, whatever the fuck, and she doesn't have access to muscle. She's got these two dudes. I helped them carry a bunch of shit one day because I came in and the lobby was full of furniture. And so I was like, all right, well, I'll help you, these dudes. Because if I sit down again, they're big muscle dudes. If Fatty comes in and sits down 6'2", 330 at the goddamn desk and lets them continue to load armoires, I look like a fucking asshole. So I just jumped right in and carried shit. And then, all right, I'll tell you this also. I was helping them move shit, and there was coffee tables and chairs, like actual stand. And I will tell you this, folks. 6'2", 330, yeah, fat, whatever. I'm fucking strong, okay? I have like weird old man dad retard strength all combined in one. And I've moved a million times, so I know about balance and shit like that. So I just picked up like a coffee table or like it was like a bedside table, and I've put it on my shoulder, and I just carried it out like a fucking... like someone carrying a... I bumped it again. I keep doing motions and I elbow the fucking computer, folks. What's wrong with me? This is why we need to put it on Ustream. Then you can see me like moving my hands around. Who am I kidding? Nobody's even on there anymore. It's like literally it's playing to an empty chat room. It's just scrolling up commas. Who's typing commas? All right. So it's not a phonograph where if I talk it makes noise and it comes up. It's only there if people are chatting. They wouldn't be scrolling. Oh. Anyway. So I helped them move shit, and then they always give you that like, wow, thanks, like, and you don't know if they're patronizing you because they're big muscle dudes, and they're carrying a mattress together. Dudes, one guy can get the mattress, somebody else grab the fucking dresser and let's get the fuck out of here. Whatever. I'm just because I don't fuck around when I move. It's just like just get it all. I would say this: I'm awful at the truck. I'm the mule. I can get shit from the house to the truck, but that fucking game of Tetris in the back trying to make everything fit, fuck that. Not for me. Put some other guy in there because I can't figure it out. I can just lug shit. So I lugged a bunch of shit and they were nice. But now she keeps, every day, she'll show up and she brings like a bag of books and a blender like down to her car and drives them over to her new place. And I hate that piecemeal bullshit. Don't you want to be in your house? Don't you want to be in your new fucking house? So it caused an uproar because this old lady hates hearing people moving stuff. And so she's called me a few times and I've had to go to people's houses and tell them to stop. And then there's a guy who practices drums. I don't know if I talked about that on here before, but he was practicing drums and I'm pounding on his door to try to tell him to stop practicing drums at 11:30 at fucking night. And he's not getting it. Oh, dude. So this old lady calls me. She's furious. The people are moving. She's upset. And I get it. You know what I have to tell her? Look, people got to move. It's just like there are people washing clothes at like 11 o'clock, and people will go and lock the door. And then people call me and go, my clothes are trapped in the laundry room. And I go, well, the laundry room closes at 10. And they're like, well, so, you got to help me get my clothes. They're wet. And I go, I don't have a key to that fucking room. You got to talk to whoever locked it. Petty bullshit that people do in apartment complexes. And I understand you're all in it together, but you're really not all in it together. You all hate one another. So I'm there helping people move, and then she's moving, she's taking her stuff out, and I'm helping her, load up shit into her truck, whatever. That's fine. And this is happening. This is a phenomenon that's happening at my house too. People with no keys who are staying in my apartment building. People who live there are having guests, or they'll let people actually live with them. But they can't. We have to pay at my apartment. We had to pay $100 deposits for these security keys that get us in and out of the gates. Well, now when I come home in the morning, all the gates are open because these young people. There's like 5 people living in a 3-bedroom and that kind of thing. And I remember that I was that guy. And who knows what the future holds? But still, the gate. They're leaving the gate open for their friends to come at all hours. Like there's a dude with fucking tattoos on his neck, and he's got guys coming at all hours now. And I don't give a fuck. Live your life, but close the fucking gate. And it's because, again, this is all more narrative and exposition. I have a security building, so you got to ring people, and then they buzz you in. Well, nobody has a fucking landline anymore. Everybody's got a fucking cell phone, so they can't buzz anybody in. So they, instead of just getting off their ass when they get the cell phone and walking out, they open the door and leave it open for all of their fucking friends, and then tell their friends to leave it open so all of their friends can come and go as they fucking please. And look, I try not to be 44 years old all the time. But motherfucker, when you leave the gates open in my security building, I will become 44 years old real quick. I will pull my pants up to just under my nipples, and I'll start scolding you about security and keeping your things safe. That's who I am. Because I fucking can't stand it. So I just go around, I close all the gates. I just do. I fucking can't stand it. So now also at the building I work at, there's people there who are doing the same thing. They have no keys, and they'll knock on the window because they know I'm working. And I'll open it and they'll go, oh yeah, I'm a friend of, blah, blah, blah. And I go, so? I go, buzz them. And they go, well, they have a cell phone. And I go, well, call them. And they go, well, they said that you would let me in. And I go, yeah, they were wrong. I'm not letting you in. And they go, are you serious? I go, yeah, call them because I don't know who you are. And it was a girl. It was a girl with a bike. And I actually said this. I go, I don't know who you are. She goes, well, I just told you her name in the apartment. I go, it doesn't matter. I let you in. You overpower me. You wrestle me to the ground. You get in her apartment. You kill her. How does that look? And I was half joking, but I was also kind of half serious because I'm just tired of being a fucking turnkey. And she goes, well, I can assure you that's not going to happen. I go, yeah, because I know about it. Now you know that I know about your plan and you're not going to go through with it. And now she knew I was kidding and we all laughed and had a good time. So what I wind up doing, because I'm a good guy, I don't just make people sit out because I'm not a stuffy ass idiot. And I also want to get out of the office at every turn. So I walk people up. And it's awkward and strange. And walking with them and being in the elevator with them is weird because it's like a weird chaperone thing. But I do it because I want to make sure they're supposed to go to that house. So when people come with no keys, I will walk them up and take them to the apartment, knock on the door. The person will open. I go, she with you? And they'll go, yeah, thanks, Mike. And then I'll let them in. I'll go back downstairs. The other day, a woman comes in with a dog. This is a no pet building. And it's like 1 a.m. She just staggers in with a fucking dog, like a big dog. And I go, whoa, no dogs. And she goes, what? And I go, you don't live here, do you? She goes, oh, no, I'm staying with my friend, blah, blah, blah. And I go, that's fine. You are. I'm sorry, your dog isn't. It's a no pet building. And she's like, well, no, it's a service dog. And I... Now, folks, again, I'm an idiot. And it's only fun for me to be an idiot to people who don't know that I'm being an idiot because just the look on their face is worth it. So she goes, he's a service dog. And I said, I don't care how long he was in the military. He can't come in this building. Because I'm Jack Benny. Because I have to do a joke from the 50s to make myself laugh. And because it's awkward. It's awkward that I hate telling people they can't do things, so I have to break the tension by pretending that I'm not the authority. So I go, I don't care how long he's been in the military. He can't come in this building. And she makes a face at me. And I go, where are you going? And she tells me, and it's the same person who has the person with the bike. And this person, this is look, I'm friendly with some of the people in the building, I've told you. And this particular person has been very nice to me, has brought me food on occasion. Like, I didn't want any, and they just said, hey, I made a sandwich. Would you like some? Like, they're really nice. But then they think that I should help them out with these weird favors. She had a friend who was a tweaker who came by, and he's like knocking. And he was, man, this guy was a pipe cleaner in a shirt. I mean, he was so fucking thin and like scratching his arm. I thought poor Steven was Jared Leto in Requiem for a Dream. This guy looked like Jared Leto from Requiem for a Dream. And he's like, yeah, I'm going upstairs to there. And I'm like, I don't think so. I mean, why don't you call her on the cell phone? Oh yeah, well I did. And she said you would let me in. I go, yeah, I can't, man. Cause he looked kind of like hinky. And then thankfully she actually came down because I think she knew that it wasn't some wholesome woman or whatever. And so she came to get him. She's like, oh yeah, he's with me, Mike. I'm like, yeah, good for you. I don't know if half a BLT and some mango was enough, but go ahead and bring him in. That's fine. So the other day I'm running around and I'm on the move. I'm telling people to turn down their drums. I'm helping people move. And, I'm not even in the office for the first almost like hour and a half. I'm letting people go upstairs. And it's weird because that never happens. I'm usually just ensconced like Anchor, like in the office. But this time I'm all over the place. And finally I walked the courtyard perimeter again just in case. And I avoiding anything out there. And I finally stop. I use the restroom. And I go back down to my office. Finally, I get to sit in my office. And the reason I care is I have a writing project due. At the end of the month. I actually have 2 of them, and I'll tell you about it when they're official, because God knows I could be fired at any time. So I don't like to say anything, but so I actually have to do my own work. Usually I'm just in the office killing time. I should be creating scripts. I should be doing other good things, but I'm not. But now I officially actually have work, and of course I get caught up in some fucking tornado of bullshit. So like I said, use the restroom, get in my office. I sit down to write, and by write I mean stare at a cursor and not write at all. Watch Family Guy at 1. That's fine. Literally, I can mark my day in those blocks. And I'm sitting there in the office chair, and the weirdest thing, I started to feel like itchy, like a weird like tickling on, like it was like my legs, and I'm like looked at my legs. I'm like, what the fuck is But sometimes if you're running around or whatever, and then you sit down, you're settling. So, and I felt tickling. It wasn't my leg really, and it wasn't really my thigh. It was a little more inside. It was like in my groin, like and not inside my body, but like I just felt like it felt weird. And I'm like, look, all right, for those of you that lift and go to the gym, you'll fucking work up a serious sweat, and then sweat will run down your back or run down your arm, and it feels very, you're like, oh, that tickles, or it'll run, on your balls or in that area because, you're fucking sweating balls. So you're like really working out hard. And I wasn't sweating from running around and stuff. So I'm like, well, maybe, I don't know, maybe just, what if I have just isolated ball sweat. That would be awful. I mean, maybe that happened. Just what if my balls alone were like, Jesus, we got to sweat to work it out, because the rest of me was fine. So I'm just sitting there, and I paid no attention to it. And some time goes by, and I'm writing, and then I feel it again. And I'm like, I don't know what the fuck it is. Like, and then now I'm starting to like, am I sweating? What's happening? So I kind of shift in my seat. I move my shorts and I move around, and I move my boxer briefs, and I'm writing, and then I feel it. It's not on my balls anymore. It's like a little higher up. Okay. And it's distinctly, it's not going down. All right, because sweat very rarely runs up. So I know it's not sweat tickling me now, but once it was on my balls, and I felt it kind of travel, and I felt it's moving up. And as it's moving up, now I start to panic a little bit. So I lean back, and all right, I'm in an office chair. I push away from the desk, and I pull my shorts down, and I look, and there's a spider on my cock. Not really on my cock. He's like he's off to the side. He's kitty corner. He's cock adjacent, this spider. And I see him, and he's just a normal like brown like wolf. I get just a brown hairy like little tiny. He's not big. He's not angry yellow and orange. He's one of his goddamn foot soldiers sent to fucking grab me. This motherfucker must have been the one who built the web in the back. And then when I went and used the fucking restroom, he might have been on my arms or on my pants. And when I used the restroom, he climbed in. And I pull back, and I see. Listen to me. Let me tell you something. I have seen frightening things in my time. All right. I have been scared out of my wits by movies. I have been frightened by things in real life. I've had people jump out at me. I've been ready to fight. I've seen guys come at me with blood in their eyes like they wanted to murder me. I rest assured when I tell you there is nothing I have ever seen in my life that scared me more than pulling back my shorts and seeing a spider right next to my cock. Oh my God. And folks, I saw him pretty easily because I think I may have mentioned I like to keep it pretty free down there. All right. There's been razors and things like that involved. So he wasn't hiding. Maybe that's what he was looking for. He's looking for purchase because he's trying to find a thatch or something to latch onto. But there's nowhere for him to fucking hide. I pop it back, and it's like, oh, hi, I've seen you before. You must be new in the fucking neighborhood. I don't know when you moved in, but I'll tell you something. That guy on the left, he's been there as long as I can remember. That is a lifelong tenant, and I don't ever see him moving out. But you, I don't remember even getting a credit check out of you, motherfucker. You do not belong in this neighborhood. Let me tell you something. You are in the wrong place at the wrong fucking time. My heart surged. I think I screamed like lady, like, ah! I fucking jumped up. All right, look, I'm in the office, and granted it's nighttime, nobody's around, but I don't fucking care. I pulled my pants off. I fucking stood up, and in one motion, dropped shorts, and just almost started punching myself in the dick. Like, just started flailing and flipping it, trying to flip it off me, and I didn't see where he went. I jumped up. All I know is I felt him moving, and I fucking now I'm basically helicoptering the office because I'm swinging it around, trying, just in case he's clinging. I can't see if he's on it like a vine. I'm just trying to throw him and get him off of me. But then he's probably going to shoot up on my goddamn face or into my eye. I don't fucking know. And I see, again, in this moment, I see brown hairy spider, and I think brown recluse spider, which is the fucking worst of all spiders, right? That's fucking poison. So I fucking stand up and I flip it, and I'm trying to get him off me, and I can't see him. I don't see where he is. And then I see him. He runs. He actually runs on my, down into my, close to go down to my fucking scrot. So I flip him and I grab him and I flip him because I don't want to smash him. That's the one thing I will tell you. I have no interest of smashing a spider into my cock. All right? I don't think I'd still be in the fucking shower. This is fucking 3-4 days ago. I would still be in the motherfucking shower if I smashed a spider on my cock. So I'm trying to just get him off me. So he tries to go downtown, and I'm like, no, fuck you, ground floor. You are not fucking escaping from me. And then I think in my head, well, he was there first and he moved his way up. What if he left something down there and he's going to fucking pick it up? Like a fucking egg sack or a goddamn suitcase, or he's building a web. I don't know what the fuck. So I jump up and down, and I grab him and I flip, and sure, I see him fly. He flies off me. When I jump, he lands in my hand, and I flip him all in one motion. He actually goes in the air, like fucking in the air, like the baby in Garp. He's just fucking plummeting through the sky, and I can see him free falling like Henry Gibson in a car. And I did not look at this spider and say, I've always loved you. I did not do that. But he goes falling through the fucking sky, and he lands, and he lands past the desk onto the carpet, and the carpet is dark. And I fucking run around, and my shorts are around my knees, my fucking cock is out, and I don't care. I gotta kill this motherfucker just because he's been where he shouldn't have been. You can't get okey doke. This is my neighborhood. That's my fucking turf. That's my territory. God damn it! It's not brown. It's not yellow and orange. Those are my colors down there, and they stay and they fly, and that's me. So I fucking come around the desk with my fucking cock hanging out, and I fucking look on the rug, and I fall to my knees looking for him because he went under the desk, and I fucking see him, and I just fucking smash the shit out of him. I could not stop. My left hand is, I'm leaning up, ass in the air, bare ass, leaning under to smashing under the desk. Smashing them into fucking pieces. God damn it, that'll teach you. That'll learn you. Send that message back to fucking angry yellow and orange, trying to fucking spider up my cock. I smashed the shit out of him. There wasn't even a fucking memory left. This right here, this story is the only thing that remains, that motherfucking spider. And I stood up, and I looked. Thank God nobody showed up. All right, nobody showed up, and I pulled up shorts and boxer briefs, and then fucking slumped just sat down, slumped. And I look at my hand. I've got spider memory on my fucking left hand, and I felt almost like ashamed. Like literally, my cock is out and there's a mess on my hand. I've had this happen before, but I don't remember feeling this bad about it. So I'm sitting there, and I took a minute to gather myself. I was breathing heavy. I was fucking like, because I think I was killing him. Like, yeah, fuck you. I was like trash talking him because I was so offended that he would bother to even try. And so I'm sitting there, and I'm like, fuck, I gotta go wash my hands and everything else. I gotta wash everything else. So sure enough, I'm at my work. And I get half naked in my work, and I wash my dick in the fucking sink. Like I'm just like scrubbing my fucking cock in my hand, and get dressed, and I go back to the office. And I didn't get any writing done. I can tell you that. Because all I thought all night was, what the fuck? What the fuck? Because I said earlier, I wouldn't mind if a spider bit me, as long as I got Spider-Man powers. But I don't know if I want to have a spider bite my cock, because I'm not going to get Spider-Man powers. Then my cock's going to get it. And I mean, that's fine. I don't mind having like a spider cock. That's fine if that's what works. But I can't have a spider bite my cock, because I think we all know when Spider-Man got bit, he told himself, with great power comes great responsibility. Well, if a spider bites my cock, I mean, the last thing I want to think is, with great cock comes great responsibility. Because if there's one thing that I've made clear, I have no interest in responsibility. You guys can get me at MikeandMikeSchmidtComedy.com. You guys can be my friends on Facebook at Facebook.com/the40yearoldboy. You can follow me on Twitter at Twitter.com/the40yearoldboy. You can follow our friend Lily Von Stupp on 2 Twitter accounts, Twitter.com/Lily Von Stupp or Twitter.com/MNTs. And if you'd like to write her a personal note and find out just how many times I said fat baby, because she kept a running count, go ahead and write her at Lily at burlesque411.com. That's Lily, Lili, at burlesque411.com.
Zazzle.com/40yearold boy. Please buy all his stuff.
Want to remind you folks about the Monday Night Teas every Monday night at the 3 clubs on Santa Monica and Vine. 10 o'clock p.m. is the show. Last week's show was amazing. I heard there were puppets. Well, not really puppets. It's it's called a black box puppet show, and then a puppet took somebody's clothes off. All right, that's my kind of puppet. fuck a stagnant puppet. Yeah. I want to see Rapey the puppet take somebody's clothes off, or Kukla punch somebody or hit somebody with a bat. Right? Doesn't Kukla have a bat? I think he did, or maybe Ali had the bat. Oh, okay, might have been a bat. Yes, that's truly what it was. Exactly. That's our friend Lily Von Stupp. She's the producer of said show, the Monday Night Teas. Hey, Lily.
Hi.
How are you?
I am good. How are you?
And you said the teas last week was fantastic.
It was.
That's great. And these people were from Germany, the puppeteers?
Yeah, they're not just puppet people, but yes.
Well, they're costume designers, and they do an
Yeah,
amazing
costume
thing.
Designers, actors, very theatrical, wonderful pieces.
I'm sad I missed it. I'm looking forward to seeing it.
And then this week I have one of the performers from the Love Cats.
Still the summer of burlesque?
Absolutely.
All right. And this is someone from the Love Cats.
Out of Dublin.
Oh, my ancestral homeland.
Really?
I'm supposedly from Ireland. Half of me is. The good half.
Are
And
you Irish from the way
You'll have to ask the spider. He'll know. Hill might have been a lady spider. Yeah, it could have been. So you've got this big show coming up, exciting, and then someone from Dublin. Sounds good. Are you performing?
I am not.
Are you hosting?
I am not.
You're just there being business, Lily?
I'm just there being business Lily at the door and apparently pissing people off.
That's good. And getting your ass grabbed by anybody from the show
No.
who shows up can grab Lily's ass. It's free. It's on me. So go grab Lily's ass at the Monday Night Teas every Monday night at Santa Monica and Vine, 10 o'clock, the 3 clubs. That's where it is. And then we got theme shows coming up in the fall, right? That's going to be exciting.
Toddlers and tiaras.
Oh,
Miss Hollywood Burlesque.
folks, you heard it. That horrifying thing is going to come to fruition soon. And I'll talk more when we get closer to it. I don't want to overload people now. Right now, their heads are full of my Irish half and your German puppets. So right now, we'll let that settle and we'll talk about other stuff later.
One of my favorite films.
Sure. Remember that on Facebook.com/the40year-old-boy, you can be my friend, my internet chum. And while you're there on that page, you can look under Mike Schmidt Incorporated and be Lily Von Stup's friend, and also David Hernandez's friend. Go ahead and align yourself with Mike Schmidt Incorporated and Throat Punch Media, etc. That's not on there. I just made it up. But be my friend on Facebook.com. What do you got? What?
People have asked me that. What's the difference between Mike Schmidt Media and Throat Punch Limited or whatever? You know, they
Wow.
get them confused.
Well, the difference is all of those are wrong,
Yeah,
first of
really.
all.
Yeah.
Throat Punch Media is my company, but Mike Schmidt Incorporated is silliness that I used to make. I was like, oh, we here at Mike Schmidt Inc. So I kept putting you're not with Throat Punch, and neither is David, but Mike Schmidt Inc., you're all under the rubric of it. So that's fine. Mike Schmidt Inc. is a subsidiary of Throat Punch Media. So please keep it straight.
That was all clear.
Yeah, I hope so. So you guys remember on Facebook, you can be my friend, Lily's friend, also David's friend. You can post on the page all sorts of interesting, fun stuff. Also, there are plenty of pages to bring me to your town. There's pages for Washington, D.C., and there's all sorts of cities. Kansas City, Minneapolis, Milwaukee, Indianapolis. I've called. I've made contact with some cities. I've talked to some theaters. Chicago right now is moving. I'm just trying to get a date out of these people. As soon as I do, you guys will know. But I will tell you this. There are East Coast cities that have shown interest in my coming out there. Boston, Cleveland, Atlanta, and Washington, D.C. Well, I am going to start a Kickstarter page. I tell you this now. It is not up and running because I have to figure it all out because it just got accepted. Now I have to put it together. But it will be up sometime this week, and when it is, I will announce it on Facebook. I'll also Twitter it as well. And what it's going to be is an East Coast tour for the 40-year-old boy. And Kickstarter is a way for you guys to contribute and fund that and see if we can make it happen. And I'm still trying to figure out the particulars. And once it's up, I will tell you. But you have to raise a certain amount in a certain amount of time, or else it all dissipates. But we'll concentrate on the East Coast. That'll be Washington, D.C., Boston, Atlanta, and Cleveland. And we'll see if we can make those happen. You guys have been very active and very cool. I've received a list of like 6 venues in Atlanta that would work. I talked to people in Cleveland and then they stopped talking to me. They don't return any emails. They're the Minnesota of the East. But hopefully we'll get this squared away. So if you guys want to go ahead and participate in that, there will be like all sorts of, the way it works is you contribute a certain amount, you get rewards, and then we can the show will happen and hopefully it'll be fun. But I would love to come to the East Coast. And it makes sense. I was trying to just book shows, but after Philadelphia and New York, man, those are expensive. I won't lie to you. And if I have to charge $30 a ticket, you guys aren't going to want to come. I still want to charge $20 a ticket. That seems reasonable. But having to charge that much to afford airfare and hotel and then car and everything else, it adds up. So I'm not looking to make a ton of money. I'm not looking to break the bank. I want to do the show, and I want to do it for people who want to see it. And I want to make more shirts. I just want it to happen. And I hope you guys will be with me when I start the Kickstarter page for the East Coast Tour. As soon as it's up and running, I will let you know. But again, remember, you can sign up for the other pages on Facebook. Bring Mike Schmidt to Kansas City. And I'm still trying for Milwaukee. I'm still trying for Minneapolis and Indiana. I had a lead on a theater in Milwaukee. Still waiting to hear back. Minneapolis, Indianapolis. I will tell you that I am perpetually stunned at the number of people who don't have any interest in making any money. I don't get it. If your theater is dark on a Friday night, why wouldn't you want me to come in? Why? Why wouldn't you return a phone call? Why wouldn't you return an email? Or maybe they just they got business out the ass. I have no idea. But I'm trying. Rest assured that I'm trying. So go ahead and be my friend on Facebook. Follow me on Twitter, as I've mentioned. Go to MikeSchmidtComedy.com. If you go to the Joe Business page, there are several things for sale. There's the Zazzle store, which is where we keep all of our mugs and mouse pads. And there's also the download sets available, as I've mentioned. Actually, tweakedaudio.com/40 also has a page on there, so you can go click through to Tweaked. If you use tweakedaudio.com/40, you get there through my page. That's great. If you just go to tweakedaudio.com, remember to use the promo code 40 when you're buying cock ring watches or earbuds. They are amazing. Many listeners have done that. As a matter of fact, Steven, who I mentioned earlier in the show, he bought earbuds from tweakedaudio.com/40. But then, here's what he did. He tied them around his thigh to remember to listen to the show, caused an infection and a hernia in his leg. Wound up in the hospital. So please be careful, because they have the tensile strength of spider web, those things. They're very, very strong, folks. As a matter of fact, the inner workings of the tweakedaudio.com/40 earbuds is actual spider silk. They don't use wires, copper wire, anything like that. It's spider silk, and that's what they find it transmutes the music better from your iPod vagina through your iPod all the way into your earbuds. So go ahead and buy the Spider Silk tweakedaudio.com/40 earbuds. You'll feel better about it. And also on that page, there's the donation page. Oh, I'll get to the donations in a second, but there's also the downloads for sale. Year 1, Year 2, and Year 3 are all on sale individually, or you can get the Lord of the Schmidt set, which features the Fellowship of the Schmidt, the Two Schmitties, and Return of the Schmidt. That's all three combined in a reduced price. Go ahead and purchase that. That would be great. And in the upper left-hand corner of every page of MikeSchmidtComedy.com, there's a little Schmitty with his pocket out. Click on that to donate to the show. You can make a one-time donation, which is fantastic, or you can subscribe to the show. You can subscribe for $2 a month, $5 a month, or maybe even $10 a month. Whatever's best for you. Check that. Let me change that. Whatever's best for me. Go ahead and subscribe. I said go ahead 3 times there. Whatever's best for me. Go ahead and click on it. And the one-time donation. And when you donate, I will mention you on the show when I remember the piece of paper that has all of that information on it. So next week I will be sure to catch up. I'll mention some I'll double time it and get some names out there. But thank you so much for everybody who's donated, who's purchased anything, earbuds, download sets, anybody who's subscribed to the show. I certainly do appreciate it. That's great. I really, I can't thank you enough. You keep Throat Punch Media with its umbrella company. You keep Mike Schmidt Incorporated with its umbrella company of Throat Punch Media active and involved, and I can't thank you enough. Also, I wanted to tell you, if you support me, which is great, I appreciate that, and you support Lily and David, and support friends of the show. A friend of the show is a guy named David Williams, who I mentioned last week. He was the guy who put together New York. He was the guy who initially told me to start doing a one-man show. He has a show coming up. It's going to be at the Hot City Theater in St. Louis. It's Thursday, September 8th through Sunday, September 24th. It's a show called The Winners. It's a play, and he did not direct it. I thought he was directing it, but apparently he wrote it, but he's not directing it. But again, it'll be there Thursday, September 8th through Sunday, September 24th. I'm sure times and things like that are available at hotcitytheater.org. If you go to hotcitytheater.org, you can buy tickets to the show. Again, that's a play called The Winners, written by my friend David Williams. And there's a long thumbnail about what it's about. Oh, I'll tell you what it's about. It's about a couple that wins the lottery and then hires a hooker. Done. I mean, granted, he's a writer and he's got this long, florid description about how it changes their lives and things that happen and, the consequences. And they didn't say, look, all you need to know is there's a couple that wins $300 million in the lottery and they hire an Asian hooker. And who knows what's going to happen at that point. Asian hookers in St. Louis, right there, you've got a show. So remember, that's, like I said, it's Thursday, September 8th through Sunday, September 24th at the Hot City Theater in St. Louis. Go to hotcitytheater.org for ticket sales and any information about showtimes and all that stuff, directions to the place. But David Williams is our friend. And by the way, David Williams was very nice, and he went ahead and wrote up a huge bunch of notes. Like I remember Eric, I mentioned last week, wrote notes. Well, this guy, David Williams, who I asked to write me a ton of notes about the show in New York, really helped me. He gave me a lot of stuff that I knew and a lot of stuff I didn't know. And it's the first time I've ever had a director kind of look at it and tell me what's what. And I won't lie to you. I read everything badly, so I was discouraged for a while. But I'm coming out of it, so I'm glad. Again, because I put weird. I just think, oh, wait, really? Because I just want him to write, "You are great." There you go. There's notes about the show. Hey, fantastic. Hey, I heard about your show at the Hot City Theater. I think that's great. Thank you. All right, click. That's all. That's it. That should be our exchange. But instead, he did what I asked him to do, which was be a director. And good for him, because I needed that. So that was good. I'm glad David did that. And, I should tell you this. Also, I have 2 extra large New York shirts left. 2 of the Snake Rape Pliskin design on the front and the Hell's Kitchen theater in the back. I have 2 XLs left. I'm going to put them on Facebook as well, so maybe they're gone by the time you hear this. I apologize, but I will definitely put them up. I sold, like, it was great. I put it out, and then we sold a ton of them this week. We got rid of them, but there are 2 left, which is weird. I did the math wrong. There would be 1 left, but there's 2. So if you need an extra large with Snake Ray Pliskin on the front, done. Buy it. It's available to you. That's it. Now I go home and try to avoid getting bitten. I don't because it's dark now by my house, so I keep taking the long way. I have no interest in being there because I don't want a spider in my pants. Nobody wants that, right? I had it once. I can tell you, folks, not pleasant, as I mentioned. And it's funny. I said it might have been a lady spider. It could have been a lady spider. Think about, you know what? Maybe it's a lady spider, and hey, she's in for a little action. Maybe that's what it was. No, I didn't. Well, I smashed the shit out of her because, you know what? It serves them right. Fuck that. Black widows do that to their dudes, right? So we just made it, I guess, technically. She sort of she saw my cock, so that's it. As far as I'm concerned, we made it, so it's time for you to die. Black widows do that to their mates, so why can't I go ahead and turn the tables? But if it was a lady spider, you know what? Maybe that's what it was. It was a lady spider, and she was going back down to the area where she had put up a web that said, "That's some cock." It's amazing. Yes, that's a Charlotte's Web joke. And why not? Why? Look, folks, because I want you, when you sit in bed at night with your children and you read them Charlotte's Web, I want you to think of my cock. That's the first thing. You're going to be reading them about Wilbur, and then it's sad, and it's unbelievable, and you think of Debbie Reynolds' voice in the cartoon, but immediately you're going to go, oh my God, Schmidt's cock. Why is it lurking in Charlotte's Web? Actually, that was the sequel. Schmidt's cock was the sequel to Charlotte's Web. I don't know if you, but please, by all means, do not read that to your children. Stick with Charlotte's Web. I don't think your kids are ready for Schmidt's cock just yet. I don't think they want to, certainly not before bedtime. Maybe in the daytime when there's sun outside, you can go ahead and drop that on them, but oh my God, if they're in bed, do not drop Schmidt's cock on your kids. Oh, that sounds awful. Hold on. I mean the book, the story. Certainly the legend, you know, it's the legend of Schmidt's cock. A Harmony Korine, Larry Clark production. Actually, you know what? That's definitely more Larry Clark speed. Fuck Fat Baby. Larry Clark is into Schmidt's cock. That's what he wants to make a movie about. I am just stupid enough to think that when people listen to me and they listen to the show, they should take my honesty and go, oh, wow, how refreshing his unvarnished honesty is. And the fact that he's willing to have a scorched earth policy and have no friends or no fucking future is so refreshing and great. But then they'll say to me, hey, do you need somebody raped with a stick? I go, yes, I do. Done. They'll take care of it for me. Thanks, Snake Rape. Oh, no one listens to show, bro? Wonder why? Wonder why no one listens to show, bro? I don't want to listen to show, bro. Please. Snake Rape, do it, do it, do it, do it, do it.